Welcome.
Hi.
Welcome, everyone, once again to Never Tell Me the Odds, the Star Wars RPG podcast and stream. The stream and podcast for a group of nerds, comedians, improvisers, good friends, tough guys, dames, louts, burnouts, drunks,
Ne'er-do-wells.
two-fisted, hard-punching, private eyes, and other noir-esque elements play through the Star Wars RPG by Fantasy Flight Games. Or should I say, the Star Noir.
Come on. No way.
Star Noir.
You should say it.
That's why it's in black and white. If you guys haven't noticed, we're playing a one-shot tonight called Star Noir, which hopefully you guys picked up on. It's a noir-themed in the spirit of Raymond Chandler and Maltese Falcon and all that good, shadowy, gritty 1940s and 30s style stuff.
Yeah.
Private eyes,
it.
gumshoes, hard drinking, never ending up on top. I know you guys just saw the crawl, but for the sake of these people right here, I'm going to read it out to you.
Perfect.
So imagine a starfield, black and white,
Black and white
but
starfield,
with shades of
which
gray.
is different from the normal colors of a starfield.
With shades of gray,
Yeah.
because it's not all black and white. Little kind of flicker of the movie screen as we scroll by. Sure. That's how it always starts. A dame in distress, trouble on the horizon. But not every story ends with fancy medals and happy reunions. Coruscant is a hell of a town. Coruscant, capital planet in the okay, you get it, is a hell of a town. Anytime you get 1 trillion people together, you're bound to find some trouble. If you're a smart cop, you try to stay out of it. If you're a dumb cop, you aren't around long enough to worry.
Yeah.
It's not a bad gig if you've got the stomach. The only problem is that every now and then, despite your best intentions, you get caught up in something worth sticking your neck out for. Which brings us to our game tonight. Yes, you guys are going to be 3, hopefully eventually 4. We'll find out.
If you guys have seen Andrew, let him know.
Yeah, suspense.
We're looking for him.
We
Yeah.
miss him.
If he is with you, just push him toward the studio. That'd be awesome.
Just a little suspense to start our evening out.
Yeah.
Will he make it, won't he?
Is he coming? Is he not? We don't know.
Yeah.
It's a
Nobody
mystery.
knows.
That's the first mystery
The
we'll
first
solve.
mystery. That's right. So you guys, this is going to be taking place, this game, on Coruscant, like I said, also known as the Galactic Capital, right? Where it used to be the bastion of good and freedom, but this is going to be taking place during the height of the Empire's power. This is basically probably right before Rogue One. You know, everything's going great for the Empire. Cement their control, they own this capital planet, and you guys are beat cops. Beat cops on a planet of 1 trillion people, a city covered in, it's like 1,600 levels, from the lofty penthouse suites of the ultra-rich down through like countless miles of Byzantine layers towards the core, where it's all massive utility tunnels and, poor people living in gutters and ugly aliens.
It's a clue.
This is going to be one hell of an entrance, I predict.
Oh,
Oh, there he is.
do not smell good.
That was
One
one hell of an entrance.
Supposed to dress up?
No, why would
Didn't you get the email?
No, you're looking great.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you always look
Cool.
good, Andrew.
Thank you.
Come
so
on down,
much.
sir.
You're all so
Curse.
kind.
Come on down.
Hello.
Hello.
Have a seat.
He made it.
Hi. Hooray!
Yay.
Man, what are the odds I'd show up?
Don't tell him.
Okay,
Yeah, don't tell.
never done
that sounds fine.
the odds.
No.
Nobody
But it
needs to
doesn't
know
work
that.
for me to say that.
It
You
doesn't?
have to tell me the odds of you showing up on time.
Yeah, I always get that wrong.
Yeah,
I keep trying to do that joke and it never works.
The joke has never worked on this show ever, and it never will. Thanks for tuning in.
It works great on
And
Twitter,
killing him,
though, 'cause
007.
leaves
Thank you
eyes
for the
on
follow.
it. Yeah.
You're
Oh
a
my
good
goodness.
person. Killing him.
Killing him.
He's absolutely killing
Oh
him.
my gosh, how did I just notice this new gigantic
Isn't
screen
it
above your head?
You haven't been here either? I haven't been here in so
You guys
long.
will have to trust us, but
This place looks great.
there's a big
I
screen
know.
just over there that shows us when you
It
follow.
looks amazing.
Wow.
Yeah, we
That's
love
new.
it.
And the sound panels, oh
I
my
know,
god.
right?
Yeah, what other things can't they see? Wow, the
Professional.
tiling,
That's there's a GoPro right there.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
It's amazing. Now the couch back there.
Right?
I love it. All right.
Okay.
Dave's
Yes.
All right,
casting
focus.
couch.
Oh.
I don't get it. You said that in a way that was suggestive, and I nodded, but I have no idea what that
It's
means.
David's casting couch. So what you're saying is you had to do something for David to get on this show?
Oh yeah.
We all did.
Oh yeah.
Didn't you?
I didn't.
What?
You have enough talent. I was just lucky to have it.
You just brought her on her merits, huh?
Yeah, you guys are only here because of what you can do for me.
Wait,
Fair
you
enough.
didn't
Or
have
two
to
of
play
you.
like a human version of Pin the Tail on the Donkey?
did not.
Yeah.
I
But-
did not.
And you had to cry. He had to cry like he made you cry. Okay, anyway, I'll stop.
You cried, I cried. That's what I. Yep. Anyway, Star Noirs.
Except I was frowning and you were smiling. It was weird.
Star Noir. Yeah, so guys, we're going to be playing, like I was saying, 4 beat cops on this planet of Coruscant. Just people, just to protect and serve, right? Trying to get through the day. It's a tough gig. You would think it would be hard to be a cop in Los Angeles, day in, day out, right? But just imagine having 1,000 times that many people, but about the same number of cops. So it's got to be tough.
So we're just a bunch of grunts, a bunch of footpads.
Yeah, you
Just
guys-
wearing our badges, roughing up.
There's the nice precinct houses up on the upper levels, but you guys are down about 950 levels.
Okay.
So you go, let's go up to the surface. It would just it's like going out to the beach here in Los Angeles. You just never do it. You never see the sky. No, the parking's terrible. You stay,
I've seen the sky. Unless it's changed, I'll still run it.
Seen it once.
I saw it once.
I saw it once.
Well, it didn't impress
One.
Yeah.
me. So yeah, it's just a beat up precinct house, like a very Barney Miller style precinct house. You know, like you're still using typewriters. Everyone else is on data pads. You're using analog data pads.
Wow.
You know,
Were you?
is that kind of in the beat up linoleum flooring and the fluorescent lights are always going off and the fridge never gets anything cold.
Air conditioning banging.
Back. Yeah.
Gong,
Oh, I know.
gong, gong.
Yeah, the air conditioning they finally put in, but everyone's just got the desk fan still.
Right.
Can I imagine it's fluorescent lights, but the shadows on our face still are deep and
Deep.
dark and very. Oh, okay. Oh, sorry. Yes.
Right
You
back
just got
Alright.
a ticket.
Yeah.
I just got a ticket.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yellow card. One more of those and you're out of the game.
Oh,
Did you guys already
Been
intro your
warned.
characters?
No, not
Not
yet.
yet.
Okay.
Yeah. No, so we'll get to that
pictures.
right now. Okay, so we're doing a couple of different things for this noir game. I will get into that in a second. Let's go around and shall we introduce who you are and who's your character. I'll start. I'm David Crennan. Hey. David Crennan, hard-bitten, tough guy, smoking a stogie.
I'm nervous. Let's go to somebody else. I just hope it's me.
David Crennan, America's DM. That's what I hope to be someday. Someday, let me into your heart and I can be your DM. Who are you guys? Let's go around the table.
That's so cute.
Nothing cute about this.
Look how grizzled he is.
I'm in a like Little Rascals role play session.
Well, if you think it's so funny, tough guy, why don't Talene go?
Next time.
So close.
Yeah.
Hi, everybody. I'm Talene. Tonight I will be playing Z Oomba.
That's a nod to a character you played the
Yeah.
last time we did a noir game.
The last noir game. Z Oomba is an inspector, former detective, busted down to beat cop for ruffling the wrong feathers. Now Z's just done. I'm just riding this out till I get my pension, and then I'm taking it to some moon someplace where I'll spend all day in a bar. Maybe I'll own the bar. Maybe I'll work in the bar. Maybe I'll be buried under the bar.
You'll be with that sad drunk who's in the same stool every day. And
I
you'll feel
aspire
sorry.
to be that sad drunk that's in the same stool every day.
How many years? So you're human?
Yeah.
Oomba? Z Oomba?
Z Oomba.
First initial
Z-E.
Z, last name Oomba.
Named Z. First name is Z.
Oh,
Z-E.
Oomba.
Even
That's very
better.
Star Wars.
Yeah.
Does
Great.
he or she like have like mad dance moves?
First of all,
Caprina.
all of the mad dance moves.
Okay, cool.
Latin rhythm flowing through the blood. Probably should have been a dancer, but got steered the wrong direction. Second of all, Z Oomba, much like AR Oomba, has no gender.
Maddeningly
And don't try to
androgynous.
give me one.
Okay.
But I'm
I
super,
left it.
super appealing.
Yeah.
regardless.
That was. Well, we'll see how the
He,
skill
she,
checks.
or they. Sorry. Are you a droid?
No,
Oh, okay.
I know, I'm not that good.
I'm just.
You're
You're
just
just like
in like a Chinese, Chinese Revolution style asexual smock.
Yeah.
But it's absolutely. The last game we played was driving men wild.
Yeah.
You just
and
live
women.
Yeah.
And women.
You live in a future we
It's
just all want to
universal.
live in, basically.
Yeah.
I'm just. I have no gender. I acknowledge no gender.
Perfect.
I
Cool.
go into. I invite people into the bathroom, but it's mysteriously a gender-neutral bathroom.
That also happened. So if you guys are curious about what the hell we're talking about, there is another session, a Star Noirs session that we did. It's probably on our Twitch page if you want to watch that in VOD.
It's on YouTube.
It's on our
It's
YouTube
on YouTube
channel
as well. So
yeah.
check out our YouTube channel, Saving Throw Show, and you can find
Yeah.
out all the adventures of your. So is that your brother? Was AR Umba or something? Is he Umba's different?
AR also has no gender, so
Right.
he's a sibling.
Sibling.
Right.
Brother would
Yeah.
be going too far. Thank you. Your sibling.
My
Great.
sibling AR.
And I was going to ask you, how many years till pension at this point? How many years to retire?
I
Or
am.
how many days?
Yeah.
I am 47 days away from my
I
pension.
thought you were going to say 47 years. Just counting those years.
Count the days.
47
Those years.
days.
You literally just got this job. You've got 47 years. You've been
already-
days
Literally
off.
just got the job
Already
already
burnt
talking
out.
about
Yeah.
retirement.
Yeah.
Gonna be a real rough 47 years.
Okay, Tyler was being kind of a smartass earlier, so I'm jumping over to him.
Yes! Complain. That's all I do. Thank you, Aj 62435 something.
Yes, for the follow.
You're a good person, and all those other people.
Yeah, and everyone else.
Yeah,
Thanks.
I want to break this veil of reality that we have
It
going
has not been
on
parted
here.
yet.
Wait, are we broadcasting in black and white?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the coolest thing ever.
Right?
How do I
Wow.
look? Do I look good? Oh yeah, I look good. Oh hey. How
Hope
you doing,
guys are enjoying-
James?
Can you guys put a little flicker in that black and white? Like make it a little old timey?
We don't have the budget for that.
Yeah.
We don't have the
All
budget
right.
for that. Okay.
Yeah, fair enough.
So yeah. You
Go
lousy,
on.
no good nicks. We are. My name is Tyler Rhodes, and tonight I'm going to be playing the character Fwambalam. He is first name Fwam, last name Blam,
As in
with
old
an
black-
apostrophe.
As an old Black Betty?
Yeah.
Fwambalam?
Yeah. Exactly. Black Betty, Blam, Blam.
Blam.
Oh, okay. He
More.
is a. No, we don't have the copyright.
We can't afford that.
Yeah, exactly. He is an enormous slab of beef, is what I described. He is a Hauk,
Tasty.
H-O-U-K. Look it up. They look like just enormous swamp monsters. You got a big, stinky sort of, I don't know how else to say this, kind of a ball sack neck.
You didn't know
huge
any other way to
muscles.
say that?
You know, how else do you describe sort of a, yeah.
A bulge?
Like neck, yeah.
Like
Ball-sack
a
neck,
maybe
neck.
like a frog throat? I don't know. I'm looking for other ways to
A
do it.
bifurcated frog throat. Yeah.
Right.
Let me know when you get it, because I've been
gender
thinking of it all
neutral
day.
frog
Otherwise
throat.
known as ball throat.
So he's got scrotal throat.
He's got a scrotal throat.
Scrote throat.
There you go. Scrotal
He's
throat. That's how
got a
you say it.
serious case of scrote throat.
Actually, that's his last name. It's Flam Blam Scroat Throat.
Flam lamp scrote throat.
That's the most Star Wars name I've ever heard.
Yeah.
He is a Hauk, however you want to say it, H-O-U-K.
The Incredible Hulk.
Hauk. Not a well-known race in the Star Wars universe. There's not many of them out there, but they are terrifying to behold. He came to this world, sort of lives in an enclave, is essentially
How
the
fancy.
enforcer of the police station. They, if they need to rough somebody up, they need to knock some goons out, they call Fwambalam, and he comes over theirs and he cracks skulls.
I like it.
Nice.
No, which makes sense because this is Imperial run Coruscant. You're the cops. Imperials don't like aliens. There's
Yeah.
very few, or you face a lot of prejudice in what you do.
Oh,
You
yeah.
definitely have there's a real glass ceiling. Not even glass, just a metal ceiling. But
You're actually in a cave.
you can, yes, if they can exploit your labor and
Yeah.
they keep you down in the cave.
It's essentially an indentured servitude. What he have? He is used it solely for his muscle, and he has had to fight and scrap every second.
Wait,
he's
I'm
been
sorry.
On this planet.
Does he have some other quality besides? Is he a poet? Is he dying for
Yeah, being
someone
used
to
for
know
his
his
muscles
mind?
sounds like the optimal expression of his being.
Yeah. I mean, he has. He draws,
Oh,
but he doesn't draw well.
Does he have
but
a-
he's passionate about it.
Nice.
Does he have aspirations? So he's here at the cops. Mm-hmm. Was he born and raised in Coruscant? No, he came here in an enclave.
No, yeah, he was an immigrant. No, immigrant. from his home planet, came here to make a better life for himself. Sort of lives in a little Hulk enclave on, let's say, level 1,324.
That's pretty fancy.
So
pretty far down.
he's moved up. He is among the largest of his species, which is already incredibly large. And so, yeah, he
Okay.
he has a soft side, but it's
throat.
really it's really tough to get to. You got to get through the scrot throat.
And we're looking at you. Are you CG? Are you practical effects?
No, I am CG. I'm basically.
Oh.
You're
I
like
am-
Dex in the diner there. If you
Yes,
guys
I was
remember
just gonna say
Obi-Wan
that.
Kenobi's friend Dex.
What was he? I'll have to look that up.
Hey, Dex, you're such a joker.
I'm just the diner guy. Hey, come on! I got 4 arms. I'm an alien. How cool is that?
I love that race.
I know. I should have been that
There,
race.
there
Damn
are
it.
rules for them. He's a basilisk, I think.
A basilisk. Okay.
I think so.
All right. I should have
You
looked
guys
that
know.
up.
Okay, so that's Poke, Wham Blam,
Oh,
Scroat Throat.
yeah. Wham wham.
Yep.
Wham wham. Scroat throat.
Love it. Okay, we'll go over to Kelsey next.
Oh, wait, this isn't my phone.
Oh, so much fun.
I'll take my phone back.
All right, guys. I'm Kelsey, and I am going to be playing Rin. She is a human spy. She looks like your everyday put-together housewife, and that's why she's so effective.
Yeah.
Oh, she looks like Little Miss whoever.
Yeah.
Little Miss anyone.
Yeah, little miss anyone, but don't leave her alone with your data pad. She'll hack into that.
Okay, interesting. How old is she? You say housewife, so I'm thinking 40s, but is she like?
She's like 33.
Okay.
Nice. That's
What's your
really
name?
old.
What was her name again?
Oh,
No, not anymore. It's not.
R-E-N?
R-I-N.
Not now that I just turned
Oh.
34.
Yeah, it's so.
Rin
it's
Tin?
so
Rin
on
Tin
accident. Yeah, Oh my gosh.
Yeah, so you need to play one more
That
character
is my
named
real
Tin.
being. Rin Tin.
You have to play another
Although
tin.
right now,
Another
right now
Tin.
you're Tin Rin. So you
Right.
go Tin Rin. You could do it.
Sure, yeah, let's go
forget
with
it.
that.
Let's forget it.
No, I'm not going to ever forget
Okay, a spy. What is your position here in this precinct department? So we got an inspector, we got an enforcer, so you're probably just no rank beat cop or whatever. But
Yeah. I'm still relatively new to the force, but
Are you-
they respect me.
Okay. Have you taken any like bolts for anybody yet? Any blaster bolts?
Oh yeah, I've taken knives, bullets, you name it.
Okay.
You know, they send me in first when they're doing a hit on a joint. They have me knock in the door and take all the bullets first. So
Send him through. Okay.
Yeah.
Then you survived. It's like your 3rd week, and everyone's like, "This guy's good."
I keep coming back.
They like you now. Okay, that's good. So there's probably goodwill towards you. How long? What is your? They hide you as a spy?
Yeah, so, you
You're
know,
undercover.
I look so mainstream and regular on the surface, but I'm actually your deepest connection to the underground. I know all about...
Do you have a role as a detective, as
about
an
the
inspector, or are you
shadies.
more like?
I
do you
feel
do
like I'm like
detecting?
intel, you know?
Intel.
Yeah.
Okay, I like it. Okay, so you're the ear to the ground.
Yeah.
Great, pretty good. All right, and so that was Rin, human. Looks like a housewife. Dressed like a housewife right now in the precinct building?
Yeah, I mean, ish.
Okay, housewife-ish.
Not like, you know, I'm not wearing
wearing
like
a uniform.
a dress or something like that, but
Okay,
a
ready
nice neutral toned pantsuit probably.
to go. Okay, neutral tone pantsuit. Now that's an image.
Space Talbots.
Does she?
All the space grandmas shop there.
That's for all of our. That's just a big Venn diagram of people that know about Talbots that also watch this.
It's a lot of
It's
people.
a
Yeah.
real big overlap. I would say.
Okay, I like. And do you have? So standard issue is blaster pistol.
I have a heavy.
Heavy blaster
Whoa.
pistol. Where does she keep that? Did she have that in her handbag, or where is she?
Yes, I love that. Big purse, just full of
Stop or my mom
just
will shoot
regular
style.
lady
Okay.
things, like my giant blaster pistol.
Love it. There's an image. Okay, so you're there, and of course my last
And I'm
question for
sure,
you is.
you know, hacking into computers and stuff, using my handy dandy bobby pins from my hair.
I love it. Okay, and my last question, of course, is what color is your handbag?
Oh, what color is my handbag? Well, it has to be floral print, of course.
Floral print to go with your
Nice.
base pantsuit.
Yeah.
There we go. Now we can see Rin very clearly.
Definitely
Last but not
Talbot's
least.
Hey, I'm Andrew. I'm going to be playing a human gambler named Milt Chitla. Milt is a kind of like an independent contractor with the Force as the resident psychic detective.
With the force, the police force.
The police force,
Okay.
not like the Force.
When the force needs his bathroom done.
Yeah.
Exactly. They call him Milt.
It's basically like, he's very ill-defined because I did not spend a whole lot of time figuring this out. So this
that's
might
not
be
true.
interesting.
It's gonna flesh out
So you said
well,
he's a independent contractor with the police force because
Yes.
you're a psychic. Is that?
Yes.
Psychic
yes.
detective.
So this is like when they're like,
Tough cases they can't crack. They bring in Milt to be like, Milt, like what does read your crystals and your aura, the auras of the room, and try and figure it out. But
and so I said, okay, like that TV show, The Mentalist.
yes.
I was going to say,
funny.
like that TV show Psych.
Psych.
is
That's what I'm
already
thinking of.
funny.
Psych. Like the
Yeah.
TV show Psych. But then you came back and you said, no, more like, what's that character's name?
He's more like Milton Dammers from The Frighteners.
Oh, okay.
Agent Dammers. You guys remember him?
Who played him?
Jeffrey Combs.
Okay.
Jeffrey
So
Combs.
I'm going to be doing a very ill-conceived impression of him.
I love Jeffrey Combs though. That's so great. No, he's not.
Okay, we'd have to take him off, but yeah.
Details later.
Oh, I love it. Okay, great. So that's our group. So you're currently working with them, Force now. So we're going to open in our precinct building. Who is partners with who in this case?
Well, I figure these.
Okay.
I would be like if there's partners, it's me and
Hook.
uh,
Or sorry, the Hook.
the hoop.
yeah.
Me and the hoop.
Whambalam.
Me and Fwam.
Whambalam.
Right.
Me and Fwam because this
You're-
guy's an independent contractor. She's always off on her own.
So your superiors have told you that you need my expertise in order to.
I've got my desk is just covered in pamphlets of different moons with bars on them, and I'm just like flipping through.
The stack of your actual work is just over there on the
Yeah,
side
I'm
next
totally
to the trash
ignoring
can.
it. Yeah, it's just like.
Stuff occasionally slides off the top of it into the trash can, and you don't take it out.
And Fwam and I have desks that are like face each other.
Yeah.
The
And
face
And
each other
Fwam is
desk.
like working diligently, but he writes on his analog data pad with his fist
Real
like
slow.
this.
Yeah.
They're by the way, they're just legal pads. The analog
Analog data. I'm scribbling, like drawing flowers and stuff, and my desk is covered in like candy wrappers.
Great, guys. So we're going to get into this game real quick. Couple of things right off the top. First of all, cheers to everybody out there who's watching.
Oh.
Thanks for tuning in. The standard cheers.
I don't have a
Today,
drink.
I'm going to cheers with cupcakes.
Oh God!
We can't because it was my birthday yesterday.
Yay!
Happy birthday to David.
I just turned 1 year older than
America's
Rid.
GM.
So that's
There you
pretty
go.
awesome.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's
You're
good
now a
age.
fictional age.
That's
You
the age
outlived
we all
Jesus.
really want to be.
We got mini carrot cakes, and then we got, I don't know, they're like
Friday.
chocolate cupcakes. And they're both probably way too sweet.
That's a thing.
So guys, grab a drink out there if you're grabbing a drink or a cupcake. Or if you guys want a cupcake or a drink, Talene, or if you want to grab some
Ooh, I
drinks for
see a
people.
do you
stout
need?
in there.
Could I
Ah,
get a,
Chocolate stout?
Yeah, I would love a
Grab the
just a dark,
stouts.
dark stout.
Yeah,
The
grab-
darkest stout.
Grab all them stouts.
Ah, see, you're not wearing
Oh my.
you're not wearing
Period
slacks
appropriate.
either.
No,
Yeah, no, I'm wearing jeans. So
I love
Could I
it.
get a Diet Coke, please?
you can.
Chocolate
Okay, one.
stout.
Everyone get a drink.
anything
This is
else
a
I
little
can get
selfish of
anybody?
me. A little
Do you want
selfish
one
of
of
me. Thank you. Yeah.
Yeah.
But everyone's gonna cheers me and wish me a happy birthday.
Yeah.
Okay.
Will you hand me?
Wait, are we gonna
either,
sing
like, a
happy
Coke or a
birthday?
Dr.
Is that
Pepper, whichever
okay?
one's in there?
Because nobody likes to sing happy birthday, and nobody likes to have it sung to them.
That's not true. Everyone likes to have it sung to them.
No.
Everyone sits
So
there like they don't
awkward.
like it, but then like halfway through the song they start smiling and they're like, yeah, people like me.
The Dr. Pepper
Well,
is
then we'll
warm.
skip it.
But, yeah, that's fine.
If there is one.
There's Coke.
All right, so everyone out there, thank you so much for tuning in. As always, as I like to say, we're all
Thank you.
adventurers out here on the path of life. And my God, we all have our own quests. But you know what? Wait, I'm going to do a different approach on this one. Life is like a roguelike game. Permadeath, you only get to go through once. But think every time it's your birthday, think of it starting over, and you get to try and do better than you did last level, which is your last birthday. So I'm just
Do you
starting.
get to carry over items?
Starting level
getting
34.
previous?
Certain,
I guess
yes,
it depends
certain
on the
things
game.
carry through. There are certain persistent things. So
Yeah.
It's the
Like the
complicated
skills
philosophy.
you've learned.
yeah.
Yeah, those carry.
So cheers to me.
Cheers to
Good luck out there on
David.
your, good luck out there for everybody else on your own roguelikes.
Yes! Hey, roguelikes!
Roguelikes.
Favorite roguelike.
Favorite
Favorite
roguelike.
roguelike video game
Favorite?
that you're playing.
I really like.
Rogue?
Yeah, what? Who plays that? I don't even know what that is.
There's one called Red Rogue,
Oh.
which is it's kind of developed off of that. It's very, very fun. It's a tiny little indie game. Check it out,
Check it out,
Red
guys.
Rogue. I'll plug that. Guys, so that's it.
all
So that's
best
the
time for
cheers.
games.
Speaking of cheerses, and it's my birthday. If you want to donate rerolls to me, or really to anyone else at the
Or
table,
his birthday.
we absolutely have reroll system in place. You guys can donate to give these guys rerolls. You can donate to buy triumphs or despairs, which are really fun. There's also some tiered communal goals you guys can donate to hit those levels as well. Yeah, that's it. That's all I'm going to play.
Birthday
for now.
rerolls for David is what
He
we're
needs
asking for,
birthday
essentially.
rerolls. Like
Birthday
normally we'd be
rerolls.
all like, "Don't
Take
give
'em.
David rerolls," but for his birthday, we're gonna say, "Give him rerolls."
Tonight we want David to win.
Yeah, give him some despairs.
Well,
he can
that's
drop
not true
on
because
us.
it's a noir game. It's
totally
going to
cool.
fuck you guys up.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we don't swear in this game because Star Wars is movies and doesn't have an R rating, so neither do we. So remember, no swearing. That'll be a little tougher in the noir universe.
Yeah, a
but
little bit.
you know what? Humphrey Bogart doesn't have to swear. Frickin' other famous noir actors don't have to swear.
Yeah, you know Humphrey
All of
Bogart
those
and
famous noir
Yeah.
actors.
isn't James
Think
Cagney?
of-
Would that count? No, he's more of a gangster guy, isn't he?
Black and white. There's no difference. I'm just kidding. No, we have one more element of the game before we really part the veil of reality here, and that's secret agendas. Each of you guys is going to have a secret agenda assigned to you. So we've established who your characters are, how you're dressed, what you're up to, but what we don't know is what really is motivating you out there. There are 4 secret agendas in this hat. 2 of them are kind of diametrically opposed. One of you is an imperial snitch. You were hand-selected by the Emperor. You probably got in deep at some point.
Libby Bell.
At some point you were brought in.
Thank you for the bit.
So you're working in the department, but really you were placed there as a plant, and you really are reporting directly back up to the Emperor, who likes to keep his fingers in everything. Because he suspects, he doesn't really trust anybody. He especially thinks there might be some rebels who have infiltrated the cops. And that's true, because one of you is also a rebel sympathizer, which means that you don't like how the police force fell to the Empire's side, and you hate the Emperor, and you want to overthrow it eventually. So you are secretly working to funnel information out to the rebels. It's super important that you're not caught, you're not found out. However, every now and then, something falls into your purview where you're like, oh, I've got to jeopardize myself to maybe make sure this benefit to the rebellion comes around. By the end of the session, possibly before, because you guys have a chance to trigger this earlier, based on your donations, by the end of the session, the rebel snitch will reveal themselves. Not rebel snitch, the imperial snitch will reveal themselves and try to decide who the rebel sympathizer is. At that point, they will shoot them, and they will either choose correctly. If they choose correctly, they win the game. If they choose incorrectly, they're probably summarily dragged off and executed by the Emperor's Guard. So the other 2 motivations I have in here are just kind of complicate things and make things a little more interesting. So I'm going to pass the hat around. I'll just kind of hold it up. Tyler, I guess. Do you want to start there?
Ladies first.
Thanks.
Dames first.
Thanks, Scroat.
So when you draw it, just open it up. Don't let anyone else see. Pass that down there, please, or just choose one or the other, I
Well,
guess. Don't
Which
let
one
anyone
will I
else-
choose? Which one? Oh, I feel real good
Don't
about
let
this
anybody
one.
else see. Take a look at it. Feel free to keep it in front of you. Secret agendas. Now, guys, some of the donations, some of the tiered donations, I actually have a couple extra secret agendas hanging out right here. By the way, I gave those out blind, so I have no idea who any of you are. So this is going to be a surprise to me, too. And hopefully that won't let me trigger anybody. I have a couple other agendas here. One of the donations that you guys can reach communally is that an additional agenda gets added on to whatever you're doing. And they're pretty wacky. So we'll see what happens. All right, guys.
What are you doing to them?
You bastard.
Don't know why
You
I
have
did
no
that.
respect.
please allow me to part the veil of reality. Allow me to part the dense steams of reality that are billowing out of the rooftops of these massive spires that climb out into the night sky over Coruscant. As dark as it ever gets out here, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
The city lights are constantly beaming. You know, when you think light pollution's bad in LA, imagine a city that extends as dense as LA all around the planet and then down thousands of levels, that dense and denser. There is no night sky. It's totally lost. No stars can be seen except maybe from the loftiest of towers way up there. Night on Coruscant, the four of you leaving the precinct house right now into the humidity of the garage out there, and just on the little serviceable police garage where the communal speeders get parked, the police speeders. One shift is just finishing and you guys are getting ready to get into your cruiser and take off into the night city and do your rounds. And all four of you are traveling. So it's just like a enclosed, kind of big and boxy, not very sleek looking. Got a couple little fins that stick out at the side with the repulsor engines on it. Who'd be getting to the driver's seat?
So this is piloting planetary, yes?
Yes, that's right. Piloting planetary.
Got 3 green. Anyone got better than 3 green?
I got a yellow and a green.
2 green.
Better.
The night air is thick with the psychic residue of scum. One of you will need to drive me.
Hey, hurry up in there! Says the department's the precinct chief. Danny DeVito plays him.
Oh, nice.
He comes waddling out. He's a Twi'lek, except one of his Leku has been cut off or amputated at one point. So he's got like one stubby one and then the other long one. He's got 2 cigars.
Ooh.
Fancy.
Hurry up, guys! It's already a shift. Come on!
Well, I could
Goodbye,
drive. I
Night
don't
City.
know where we're going, but I could drive.
I ain't talking to you, you slab of meat.
Flam, you just drive. Flam, I got
All
got
right.
this
You
great
show-
new pamphlet I just got in
And
about
you
this
take-
moon.
You take this lily white son of a beast out, and I want you to go around the city and see if you can pick up
I'm
on
sorry.
anything. All
Wait,
Yeah, he
Lily
talks
White is
kinda
referring to who?
right?
I believe he's referring to me. You can hurl whatever insults you like. You are paying me. However, I did request a cold compress for my forehead. I don't know why it wasn't provided to me. It's in my contract.
I have anything to do with hiring you, Sonny. All right? These commands come on from down high. Yeah, get him out of here. Come on, get out of here already. And he like turns away and like he's got like people are handing him paperwork.
Savages.
So-
Why did you go talk so funny?
Right, well, look, as the last person to talk, I think that means you are getting into the driver's seat.
Yeah, I'll open up the car. All right, you mugs, go ahead and get in. And I squeeze into the car.
I
doing this my
I
whole
always
life.
ride shotgun, and I put my feet up on the dashboard.
You're you're also kind
and
of.
I've
like,
lit
he
my
takes up
death
about
stick and like
2/3 of the front of
I'm
the car.
filling the inside with smoke.
Who's sitting behind Hook? I'm sorry, Blam Blam.
I'm sitting behind, what's your character's name again?
Death stick? No, my death name.
I thought you said Destic. And I was like,
My
that's
name's
a fun name.
Z Umba.
Oh, Z, right.
That's right.
You're not my friend.
Mil-
Call
as
me
you-
Officer Umba.
As you get in, the like seat
Death stick.
is
Maybe later.
is like breaks and goes shooting backwards and slams your knees up into your chest.
I need a little more room.
Yes, the kid.
Could you
Hey,
roll
Mr.
down
Thank
the
you for the
window,
donation.
please? I don't want to be downwind of you.
Yeah, this
No.
one doesn't roll down. It's busted. So's that one. But that one doesn't exist, so you could probably breathe all right.
Oh, we got a donation. Libby Bell donates 1 bit just so she or he can say, "Happy birthday, David."
Aww,
Baby bear.
nice.
Thank you. That's all I
Very
need, by the
nice.
way. I was playing it up, but I know my birthday's meaningless, so thank you for. Don't worry about it.
So is
No,
life.
it's
Exactly.
not.
What's the point?
Yeah, why do we bother?
Why do we bother? Because we're adventurers.
lot of
You got to see what's
positivity
around the
today.
next corner. That's why we
right?
bother. All right. So we cut to as you take us up out through the hangar,
I'm a very good driver.
and then the night city drops way beneath you, and the kind of Coruscant is like, it's like you're flying through skyscrapers, right? except when you look up above you, there's like skyscrapers sticking out at like other angles, and that just continues up. So it's just like massive caverns where the walls are just made out of city. And every now and then you got to go up and down, and there's these streams of traffic. Give me a piloting check as you guys go flying through the city there.
All right, I'll use these dice. Hey, where'd the dice go?
Oh, we have to
These
get dice.
I ain't got no dice to roll.
Character dice.
Hold on, I gotta pull over.
You got all this food and no dice.
You guys want to listen to the radio
just placed our
station?
priorities.
What do you got?
I got him.
Oh, wait, we got a bunch of dice here. Here we go. All right, we'll get started back up again.
I am not looking outside of the car. I've got my pamphlet.
Oh, what is
and
this,
I'm like,
double knotted?
Would
You
I
gotta be
like?
careful.
What are we
I
doing
don't know.
over
What,
here?
do you think I'd like trees? Do you think I'd like trees?
I
think
don't
I'd
believe
like
you.
trees.
I don't believe you would like trees. I'm reading that strongly from you.
All right, here we are.
I don't see anything green in your aura.
We are.
I don't think I'd like trees either.
Do we do these things?
That's why they pay me
We'll
the
do
big
that.
bucks.
Oh, are you going to spend one on your roll?
Nah.
Okay.
I'm a very good driver. I already told you that. All right.
What is your piloting check?
It is a yellow and a green.
Just one purple.
One perp. One perp couldn't hurt.
Yeah.
You're also huge. Take a setback die.
Yeah, all
We
right.
can usually take on a lot more perps than that.
Now we're talking, yeah. Here it is. I'm gonna roll these dice for you. Bada bing!
Oh.
Hey, what happens over
A
here?
failure.
Nothing happens over here.
All right.
Okay. So
Oh.
and no advantage or threat. So
Yeah.
It was just a.
It's like I didn't roll any dice.
It's.
All right, I'm a very good driver. Yeah, everybody
take
y'all
one
buckled
straight.
in?
Uh-oh.
as he is a terrible driver. It's like
Oh God!
like as soon as you're out of the garage,
Watch
the ship
it!
just goes whoosh, and like drops down, and you're like,
Where these guys learn to drive in the dumb school? Man, oh man.
You keep
Good
like
one,
turning
Flam.
all the way around to talk to the guys,
Yeah.
like and just not looking through the window at all. Everyone's like,
You should have seen last week. I got shot like 4 times breaking into this house.
Paper.
a piece of paper.
Yeah, a piece
Yeah.
of paper.
This
A
moon
piece
has-
of paper.
Yeah, for those who are nervous,
Oh no!
Kelsey's character sheet is on her cell phone. She's
Yeah.
not checked out. She's doing great work, and we're all proud of her.
What?
Oh, we have a donation from BSB Care 1. Donate
BSB Care 1.
and says a reroll to to Oomba.
Oh my god.
Birthday reroll to Oomba.
To Lean.
Oomba will celebrate your birthday the way it deserves to be celebrated, by being drunk and forgetting it.
Specifically, it says this reroll is to try and get him/her to reach retirement and the bar stool so rightfully earned.
Love it.
Thank you, BS.
Didn't injure anyone. Did it land in the thing?
No. Oh!
Never lick currency.
I
A
might
rule of
die
thumb
now.
I've lived by.
I might die physically in the real world.
We
Okay.
took one strain, you said?
Yeah.
Okay.
Everyone takes one strain from your extremely and like
That guy came out of nowhere.
yeah, it's like the signal at the end
No.
is like yellow, and then it's red, and then you just while you're
Yeah.
through it.
It's okay. I put on the sirens so they can't. They think we're going to a call, but we're really not. It's a secret I learned in the police academy.
Do
What
you
about-
have the sirens on?
Just to go through the intersection, I turn them off.
Okay.
This
See, it's
moon
not
has
illegal.
beaches. Would you think I'd like beaches?
You wouldn't like beaches.
I might like beaches.
There's green. There's blue.
Drinks on the beach, I've heard, are the best kind of drinks.
That is appealing.
So I've been told, at least.
I'm sensing you would enjoy lava. Try a lava planet.
I do have several brochures from these lava moons.
Mustafar, etc. Yeah. So you guys, the driving probably is the most exciting part of the evening so far. You guys are just cruising through. It's pretty typical. A couple little nothing reports you guys have to stop by, and you're picking stuff up on the scanner until weird static cuts in. This is towards the end of the evening. You guys have been cruising out for a little while. You're in you're down a few levels, lower, more dangerous part of the city, but it's like the warehouse district. Nothing happens 99% of the time, but every now and then someone is up to some real bad shit.
I lean forward and I bam, like the radio. Just goes,
Back up!
Here, let me get that.
Repairs need backup immediately.
What's wrong with the comms?
It sounds really weird, actually. It doesn't sound like regular static. Oh, you have training in computers and mechanics?
I do.
Sounds like it's being jammed.
Wham, wham, wham! This thing's a piece of junk.
Wham, I appreciate your aggressive attempt at fixing the scanner, but
Wham, you're doing it wrong. You gotta use your foot.
I do believe it's being jammed. Wham.
Fwam, you're
Thank
driving.
you, ma'am.
Give me a perception to see if you notice what's going on. It's not just that. All of your instruments start going like the different readouts.
Wham, wham.
Stuff.
What?
I like it.
In
Go ahead and
the
take a
world.
setback die on your.
Okay, so 2 greens and a setback?
Oh, and then 2 purple.
2 perps. Yeah.
Oh, and it's night, so take an additional setback. One setback just for hitting it.
Wham's looking pretty good right about now. Living it up. All right, here we go. Oh, that's a lot of failure, Flam.
Oh no. Oh, I burped.
The Bard. Thank you for the announcement. The Bard
You're
1971
welcome.
donated to give to Lane a boost die. Oh, I didn't bring my normal markers for it, so I'm just gonna.
I'll accept this.
Yeah, good job, David.
If it wasn't for bad
You got
luck,
that right.
Thank you.
I wouldn't have no luck at all.
Thank
Also,
you, Bard.
2 rerolls. 1 for Talene.
What? Another birthday reroll.
Thank you again.
do it.
It's like my birthday.
1 for me.
Yay!
Hey, thank you, Bard, ladies, everyone. Mwah.
Great. That also unlocks our first tier. Some of these are kind of noir themed. So this is a mysterious stranger enters the scene.
Oh.
So we'll see where that.
Front of the car.
Yeah, we'll see. So you guys are flying.
So, David, I rolled 3 fails
Okay.
and 1 threat.
What the hell?
Great
What were you
rolling.
doing?
Okay.
Trying to look! It's not as hard as it seems. It is as hard as it
I'm
seems.
sorry, you're trying to look at what?
All the other instruments
Things.
all the other instruments are jammed.
Oh, no.
I should have probably even given you another setback, but we'll say that's fine. That's a huge failure. And a mysterious stranger walks into the scene. Great. The only thing you notice is down below you, a mysterious person. There's a balcony of something down there, and something flashing, coming up towards you fast. You're like, oh, it looks like someone waving
Oh,
up towards you.
I would normally see that, but I'm trying to figure out what's going on with, my foot to the floor.
I'm sensing
Shooka, 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 shooka.
there's someone that requires our aid.
Oh,
Out there. I feel it. You must go towards them. Please.
You're hearing like a high-pitched whistling noise in the background. I guess, and you totally missed this, I guess. So that's the guy you don't see, the mysterious stranger. You do sense that.
No, I don't.
Well, you say what you say.
You said the thing that you said.
And then you guys finally see it growing. There's like a flashing light. Whatever that guy was waving, a flashing light was emerging from him towards you, and then suddenly you see, oh God, that's a missile.
Oh,
Someone has just fired a short-range
God
plan to
damn it.
ground
I've
command
got
missile
45
I'm gonna ram it!
firemen.
coming straight up towards you. I'm going to need a drive check from you.
Oh my God. Why did we
Piloting
let
check,
him
I
drive?
should say. You're going to get setback die because all your systems
Oh
are
my
jammed
God.
right now.
Why did
and
we let
because
him
you're
drive?
too big.
Why did we let him drive?
Second, though, or first, I should say, we should roll our destiny pool so we can
Yeah.
upgrade difficulties and stuff. Out of
yeah.
the way a little bit. Everybody grab a force die and roll that up.
I'll give it a roll. I'm not afraid to be the first. 2 blacks!
Oh, wow.
The dark side point.
Oh,
Damn.
wow.
I roll hot tonight. Here you go.
One
Yeah.
Light
light
side
side.
Thank you.
Where are the rest of them?
Oh,
One
back.
dark
One dark
side.
side.
I guess
2
I've lost
light
them all.
side.
I think I have some.
Okay.
There's
How many
balance.
total did you? So you rolled how many?
I got 2 light side, 1 dark side, 1 light side, 2 dark sides. So it's 3 and 3. The
3
force is
and
currently
3.
balanced.
Well, let me roll. 1 dark
Ooh.
side.
Why you gotta ruin things?
4 dark side, 3 light side points. Also, everybody grab your dice and let's roll some vigilance to see if anyone was paying more attention than Flambalam. No difficulty on that. This is just to determine order of operation here. Initiative, as you were.
Alrighty.
I got you over here. So it's 7, right?
Yes. 4 dark, 3 light.
Oh, 4 dark.
1 more.
Bloom.
Thank you. All right. Great, everybody. Starting with
1 success.
2 success, 1 advantage.
1 success, 1 advantage.
Okay.
Oh, do I roll 2?
Yeah, vigilance.
Vigilance.
Yeah.
I'm pretty vigilant. Pretty vigilant.
Yes, you are.
3 hits and an advantage.
Okay, so you're gonna have the ability to act first. Then after you, I think there's Rin. Sorry,
Andrew.
Yeah.
Milt, Rin, Umba. Gotcha. All
Umba's
right.
a little caught up in some pamphlets right now.
Okay, so all of your stuff is on the fritz. It seems like there's heavy jamming going on. If anyone would do anything about that, there's always skill checks you can make. Otherwise, piloting check, as it seems like a surface-to-ground missile has been fired towards you. You guys at least saw the general location where that came from. So you're flying sort of shuttles coming through. Something's coming up at you from somewhere. There's a number of tall, they're all tall because it's Coruscant, but large, somewhat ran down skyscrapers looming up above you guys. They don't go up many levels beyond this, so you're just kind of flying through a large cave, technological cave filled with pillars of steel.
All right.
You can imagine that. This attack came from one of a balcony, I would say.
Got it.
Blam,
Well,
blam.
I yell, "Hang on to something!" And I do a barrel roll.
Okay, so
A
the
barrel roll.
difficulty here is going to be 3 purple.
3 perps.
Yep, and I might as well upgrade that once, so make that a red and 2 purple. I'm spending a dark side point.
Red and 2 perps. How many setbacks? How many setbacks you get?
2 setbacks, 1 because you're too huge.
All right.
Don't worry, I'll give you boosts when you're doing physical stuff. And what was the other one for?
Funsies?
Oh, because everything's fuzzing out. Everything's fuzzing out on your controls right now, so
right.
nothing's really working.
All right. Did I ever tell you I got the worst luck? You want to see? Yeah. Ooh.
That's a success with a ton of threat.
Yeah. All right.
2 success,
sense. That
1
checks
success.
out.
1 success with
3
3
threat.
threat.
3 threats.
Okay,
3 threats.
you do a barrel roll.
Yeah.
So you guys,
Bet you didn't know this car could do a barrel roll, did
and
you?
it barely can. It's shaking violently as you make it go through this barrel roll.
It's in my pocket.
Gosh, I think we've got to hit you guys with strain as he throws you against the roof. Everybody take 3 strain.
Oh.
Okay.
All right.
That was a lot of threat. I'm going to get that out. In addition, the rocket goes past. You guys are like, phew. Who's in the back seat? Milt, you're kind of pressed up into the back seat. Mm-hmm. You see the rocket go past you guys, like the trail of smoke dark in the night, and then
Of course.
starting to correct its course and come around in a U-turn towards you guys.
Well, that was a
It's
close one, huh,
clearly
guys.
a heat-seeking weapon.
Guys, those usually come back.
Huh? You missed us.
It's coming back.
You guys all look
Just as
back.
I predicted.
You see it coming back towards you. Milt, it is your turn.
All right. I have no useful skills. Just spoiler warning.
If you want to take a look out the window and see if anything's going on else out there. Oh, and by the way, the radio is still...
I will.
Back up! We need backup immediately! We are...
I will use my extraordinary powers of perception to see whether or not there's anything that I could use to not tell you about until later and then make it seem like I predicted it. Okay.
Yeah, okay. Definitely.
What's the difficulty here for perception check?
Let's say, because you're pretty far away and it's night, what's it called?
It's
2
just
purple,
actually
2 black
on the
setback.
website.
2 black setback.
Yeah.
All right.
Cool pre-builds on this.
So. Whoa, that's a crazy success.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
There we
yeah.
are.
That's like triumph level success.
Yeah.
Let's
Not quite. But.
Well, there's some misses in there.
Yeah, okay, all right, cool. So we've got 2 success and 1 threat altogether.
2 success and 1 threat.
That is not
I
bad.
gotta dewarm myself here. It'll come back in a minute. Okay. 2 success and how many threat?
1.
1 threat, that's not so bad. Yeah, so you're just trying to find something useful that'll come back later?
Well, I'm just trying to find something useful that will help us in the situation period.
Something that'll help you in the situation.
Something that I can observe about the missile, about anything. You mentioned that I would be seeing something outside the window. So what could I have
you a
been?
bone. So let's hear.
What do I perceive about the missile? Do I notice
Looking at
anything
the
about
missile in
it?
particular, yes, absolutely. It's a obviously you just see it for a moment as it goes rushing by, but you
But I observe it keenly.
very keenly. There's like this slow motion as you see. It's a like low-level military-grade weaponry. It has like a barcode on the side. It actually might even be. You recognize it as something used by police in high-level, like when they need to fire missiles occasionally. Which, when you're protecting a planet, comes up every now and then. It's like the equivalent of like deploying like SWAT stuff. So it looks like that, but it's older. It's an older version. It's something that you guys don't use anymore. Like it's like seeing something, they're firing something at you from the Cold War or something like that.
Right.
Okay. And how long have you been with the cops? Would you know anything about ordnance?
Certainly. I would know all sorts of things about ordnance. I have lots of guns and ammo, like magazines.
So you're constantly, you're that guy.
Well, I mean, like it's kind of like it's even like more unsettling than that. They're like nudie mags stacked under my bed. Like they're just a secret shame.
Okay.
I can't let anybody know that I'm into these crude killing devices.
And yet I can't turn away.
And yet.
So excellent, yeah. So absolutely, of course, you realize there was an issue with the transponders on this class of missiles, which is why they were phased out, and they can be spoofed relatively easily.
This is no ordinary missile. I'm picking up great feelings of nearly ancient industrial level malice. Perhaps this is some sort of high-grade ordnance from a almost military level that the police have used in decades past, etc.
What's he saying?
Oh my God. I'm 47 days away from retirement, and there's a missile coming at us, is what he's
Does
saying.
anyone know anything about transponders? I'm reading transponders.
Will transponders be,
Like one
All right,
one thing that's
officers.
working on your control panel in front of you right now, that everything's kind of blinking in and out. But
like
there's the one thing
alert,
which is like,
alert.
imminent threat, imminent threat, imminent threat, imminent threat.
Shut up!
Turned off. You're also in the back. Out the back window, you just have this like you're traveling at like 300 miles an hour, and it's traveling at like 320 miles an hour, and it's just like
Yeah. Okay.
just slowly getting far too close.
are transponders a mechanics or a computers thing?
It'd be mechanics if you could get your hands on it. If you're trying to do anything remotely, it would be computers.
Too old, or I
What
guess,
if you jump? No.
so if all of our stuff is fried, like if it's getting like disrupted, would we be able to use computers to hack it, or are stuff
I would
getting
say
blocked?
I would say it would be one check to try and unjam your systems or something like that. If you want to try and use your jammed systems to try and hack it, that would be a much harder check.
Okay.
But that would just be one check. So basically, you could unjam first; it'll be an easy check, or you could try and use your stuff on the fritz, and that'll be a harder check.
I might try to do something a little bit more creative then.
Just so you guys know the stakes as well, it's now bearing straight down on you, so you'll have one more chance to avoid this thing. It'll be a much harder piloting check.
Oh, great.
So hopefully you'll help them out or do something before then. If not, you guys might get hit with a missile. And so
Okay.
by the time we get back to Tyler, that's what'll happen.
And at 9 o'clock, the session ends.
Right,
Is this
exactly.
something that I could shoot? If I like
Shoot a
knowing, do we know if this kind of missile, if we shoot it, will it detonate?
He knows. Yeah. Not if you hit the transponder, then it'll just go dead.
Okay.
Called shot.
You are in
on
an
the
enclosed speeder, though. I think it is. It's like a boxy, big, blue and yellow police craft. So you
I
have
hear
to-
your mind. You're questioning whether or not an equal show of arms
He
could
says,
defeat this.
hand is in my purse and the blaster is slowly going out.
Well, you got a big gun, kid.
Joker style just keeps coming.
Just keeps coming. Some sort of
I knew it!
strange-
No, I imagine it's more like it's the Dirty Harry style,
It's
just
like
overbuilt.
it's like the Mary Poppins bag. It just there's
Mary
just like
Poppins
here's
bag with a dirty
Wow,
Harry gun.
the two different references there. I
Where is
really
that?
enjoyed.
Where's that T-shirt from T Fury? I want to see Dirty Harry mashed up with Mary Poppins.
Yes.
Make my supercalifragilistic punk.
All right, so I mean, so if we're in the
That's a
blaster, am I able to like roll down the window to like either throw something?
Well,
or
we know
to
one of the
shoot?
windows doesn't work, so
Yeah, that one's missing.
Yours is
roll
not
roll
good.
this force die to see if this window works or not.
Okay.
Yes.
2 light sides, my window works.
Yeah, it works too well.
Oh my God! Look at that.
It's like when your blinker, one blinker's out and the other blinker blinks super fast. It's like this when you hit the window and it just goes straight down.
Yeah, that's
Okay. Can I use... Okay, hold
It'd
on.
have to be ranged light if you're trying to shoot this thing
Charm?
out the window.
Yeah, well, I have ranged heavy because I have a rifle, so the range is long even.
Just take the rifle out of the bag.
So...
But you don't have a rifle if it was you said it was a heavy pistol, right? Heavy blaster? The stats
I
are
was
for a
wrong.
rifle?
I was wrong. I have a blaster rifle.
Ooh.
Yeah.
in a purse.
in
You had
your
a blaster
purse.
rifle in a purse.
You could have it in the purse if you have to assemble it, which is cool and I'm okay with. Otherwise, we're gonna have to rationalize.
Right? Because it's a rifle.
rifle.
I thought it
It
was.
could
I
be
thought it
pretty
was a pistol.
cool.
So okay, if I have a blaster.
What is
rifle,
that? There's that scenes in. It's like I don't know. It was one of those spoof movies with Leslie Nielsen where somebody's like starts assembling a pistol, and then we come
Oh.
back to and it's like this long.
Yeah, I think it was like Naked Gun 2 and
One of those.
Two
I
and a
love
quarter
your,
or
I love
something.
your like just strict adherence to a tone here.
Like most
Naked
war
Gun is a
movies,
very
we start
normal
out with a
movie.
ship trying to outrun a missile.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah.
And there's also lots of actions that should probably be accompanied by slide whistles.
So the guy playing the fake psychic.
Yeah, just like in The Big Sleep.
Okay.
or inside.
What if I used my streetwise and to know of a place where we could like drive in real
Make a
quick?
streetwise check, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. That's fine.
But way to play to your strengths, kid.
That's
All right,
not what your
what's-
guy sounds like.
Ah, way to play to your strengths, kid.
I like how you're secretly the smartest
Okay,
person in the
alright.
entire ship.
How many perps?
Just 2 purple.
2 perps.
I think we can only refer to them as perps now. Yeah.
I probably got that from Jeanette.
Oh, that's
Oh
terrible!
my!
It's a tremendous no
Negative.
table reroll. That's a tremendous failure, but it's also 5 advantage.
Oh my!
So-
What a ridiculous roll.
goodness.
So you look out the window and it's like you're just struck with sudden night
I
blindness.
just
Or like you look out the window just as some passing car in the distance flashes the brights right
Z
through the
is
window.
smoking. I can't see.
Yeah, I'm
past
totally like
all the
I'm
smoke.
stress smoking, so like I'm just like smoking real fast, filling the.
That's true. You rolled down the window.
Yeah.
Just
And
as
so all
just
the
as Z
smoke comes
flicked
at my
a
face.
used cigarette butt out the window, and it just whips in and gets you in the eye.
Because Z
if
is
we turn-
concerned, but not that concerned.
So you do not see anywhere you can go. You have 5 advantage, which is just as much as you could possibly roll ever, almost.
Yeah.
It's enough to crit somebody anytime. It's enough to crit somebody when you punch them. So this is something amazing.
Okay. Can I just come up with something crazy that I do? Like if I'm like, oh
I
no,
almost
I did-
always encourage. Well, it's a noir game, so yes.
So I'm looking,
Let's get wacky.
thinking that I know where we can turn down some little alley where we can hide underground. But then I get hit in the eye with a cigarette butt. So I missed the turn
Makes sense.
completely. So I grab the still smoldering cigarette
Burns
butt.
your hand.
I'm gonna grit through the pain. You're an alcoholic. Give me some booze.
Of course I am.
And real quick, I'm going to throw the booze out the window and like flick the cigarette butt so that now there's a big hot spot and hopefully divert the missile to
That
the
happens.
fire.
There's a
Yeah,
I
absolutely.
knew I was
100%.
reading lava off of you for some reason.
Yeah, so you're like, ah, yeah, and then you flick it, your finger burns, but you flick this flaming cigarette butt into the extremely high proof alcohol that you've been drinking. Yeah, we get like sweet like a arc of flame coming into a Molotov cocktail type situation
Yeah.
in midair. Absolutely the transponder on the side of the missile starts going boop, 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 and it starts veering off from you guys.
Yeah.
But it's still so
Quick
close
turn!
to you. Who's left to go? I think Z.
it's still
Should I take a strain for burning
Burning your
myself?
finger, sure.
I think that's
Please
fair
do.
since that was a catastrophic failure.
Yeah. And I think I'll give you a setback die into your next roll just from your burnt eye, actually, as well.
Okay.
From that failure. Z,
Yeah.
you just finished a cigarette and lost a bottle of booze.
This
Probably
is
the only
not-
one you had on you.
No. What it is, well, see, because what's been happening is as I looked through the pamphlets of the different moons I could go live on, I have purchased their representative alcohols
Oh,
to
of
try it
course.
out, see if I would like it.
You're sitting there with all
Very
sorts
good
of little
planning,
minis.
Z.
Yeah, I got a ton of little mini bottles, and like that wasn't one I liked. That was from that tree moon,
Oh,
and that was like coconut
right. I've heard
flavored.
it's
It
too
was
sweet.
garbage.
And not
Anyway.
not
But also extremely high proof. So
Yeah. Well, so win and lose.
yeah.
So you're saying that the missile is gonna veer towards that, but
It's gonna make it easier on his check there. It's a great move.
Okay, then what I want to do is I want to lean forward and start bashing on the stuff and basically do a mechanics check to try
Mechanics
and
check, please. You are in the back seat. No, you're in the front seat.
I'm in the front seat.
Yeah.
Okay. I love it. So just let's say.
So that's 3 green for me.
I already bashed those bits.
Well, then I'll bash these bits.
All right. You wasted your time, but okay.
That's what my girlfriend likes to say. Or boyfriend, you don't know.
Significant other. 2 purple. I'm gonna spend a dark side point to make it a red and a purple.
You are, sir, the devil.
What do you need?
A red.
Red. Bottle of red. Bottle of white.
I'm going to go ahead and add this boost guy. Thank you, Bard, 1971.
Oh,
Hey, a boost.
Hey,
Right.
boost it.
A boost.
A boost.
Thank you, Bar 1971 with a boost. Big old boost.
I feel that boost came from like,
Heaven.
yeah.
I'm in heaven.
Boost from
Okay.
How'd that do? I can't see any of
oh,
those
yeah.
guys. What do you have?
That's a failure with 3 advantage.
Yeah. So you start hitting it and hitting it and hitting it, and you're not.
Yeah. Apparently, hitting things isn't how you fix them.
You guys are just killing me.
just not hitting them hard enough.
Yeah.
And
You're
then-
probably in the back. You probably know how to fix it. And you're like, hey, bud. Oh, no. And we're just up here going like,
Ordinarily, I could reach between the seats, but he takes up the space between.
This always worked in the
A
past.
radio. You stop getting jammed, but just a radio frequency comes on and it's just blasting.
Old timey.
I love this song.
Okay, what is your advantage?
Let's say that my advantage then is it's 3 advantage. That I'm.
Get Strain back. You really love this song. Give a boost die to this guy.
Yeah.
Yes, I like my pounding on the thing is like.
Take a Strain back anyway because it feels good to hit stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're gonna get a boost die, and I need you to make your skill check now. It's gonna be 2 red.
I feel like this boost die is coming because like me pounding on this equipment helps him feel understood and supported. So he,
Yeah.
Or at least like I told you it wouldn't work.
Yeah,
or
no, I
that.
feel validated. You can't bang it any harder than me. I'd like to see you try.
So take a boost die on that as well.
You there.
Boost.
2 red is your difficulty.
Okay. Let's go ahead and flip the flop.
The missile starts to curve. It's just passing you guys. It's right near your engines. It's starting to like pass alongside of you. As
All right.
It heads down towards that flaming ball, that Molotov that's going off.
This is it. I'm gonna do something really crazy.
Oh crap!
No way does this fail. Uh-oh.
Oh.
Oh!
Success.
Yeah.
Yeah.
1 success flat.
One success.
Just
So what was
by
the crazy thing you
just
did?
by the hair of your chinny chin chin.
Oh, I forgot to give you setback. Oh well.
I'm gonna hit the brakes. He's gonna fly right by. So I pull up, slam on the brakes.
The missile does a
Oh,
quick
God.
dive into the Molotov thing, explodes in front of you guys. Shrapnel strafes the front of your guys' ship. Like there's some cracks flash into the glass, and you guys are out, and you're okay.
That was too close. I'm 47 days away from retiring. I'm not going out like this.
We were entirely safe the whole time.
You gotta trust the flam.
Your crazy path has taken you around the backside of this skyscraper, and you can see 2 other police cruisers are kind of like hover parked right outside of a big balcony.
Quick, go down there and park with them.
There seem
They'll
to be
protect us.
Fires on the inside, and windows are smashed out from the inside.
God,
No,
no,
even
it's
inside your
dangerous. Turn
vehicle
around and
from
go back to
over
the
here,
station.
Scratch that.
You can hear the sounds of pitched battle from inside.
No,
Oh.
dang it.
There doesn't seem to be
This
anybody
is probably
in the
where they were
cruisers.
calling for backup.
Well, let's get in there. I go
You're in charge.
screaming. Yeah, I go.
What do you do?
I tear into a drift, or I drift the car sideways and I'll pull up next to the cruisers.
Never should have let you drive.
comes skidding to a stop. And before it's even stopped, I'm jumping out the car. I got my force staff in hand.
Force
And-
staff?
Yeah. Well, yeah. It's force pike.
You have a force pike?
I do, but it's very small on me. So
All right, I like it.
I call that my boomstick.
I like it.
Yeah.
So the whole roof, the canopy goes up, pops up. You push it out of your way and like leap out as you can.
As he jumps out, I
Slam.
lean forward and pull the emergency brake.
Just saves you from like stepping too short and going down,
Right.
like into over the dock. Except there have just been 1,000 feet into darkness.
I would have been fine.
You guys all get out onto the balcony, but even as you were parking with the canopy closed, you could hear the sound of gunfire coming from within.
Pull out my blaster.
Blaster out. What is Milt doing?
He is not cowering. I am
Strategize.
keeping a lookout for any disturbances that may be able to aid my comrades.
I like it.
Keeping an eye out.
I like that
Far
you called
away.
me your comrade.
Yes, well, we're all comrades in protecting this great city, are we not?
47 days and I
Absolutely
ain't
we
not
are.
having comrades with any of you.
Much like your family, we cannot choose the oaths that we are bonded with. But
I feel like that was like some kind of backhanded thing towards Fram, who was a friend of mine.
well, was that a choice?
No.
All right, as I predicted.
You, sir, you see right through me.
Loser64, thank you for the follow.
Loser.
You're a winner in our book.
We're getting a ton of follows. I'm not hearing any
I know.
boops, but that's fine.
Thank you for all the follows tonight.
Yeah.
That's
Oh wow! Did you hear that? Boop boop boop.
that must have been
That's all those filers.
Mewfan 1.
You'll find.
Have you been in combat situations before?
moving?
Oh
You've been
yeah.
in shootouts? Okay, so that's no problem. And did we figure out if you have a pistol, blaster pistol, or a rifle?
It is on my character sheet. It is a blaster rifle.
So is this something you're snapping together from your handbag?
So, yeah.
Or do you have...
Like it has like we'll say that
is
the
it like an
barrel
umbrella
is
you
like.
carry around, or what do you have?
Oh my god, I love the idea of that so much. Okay, yes. So a lot of the stuff that I have is disguised as other
Like
things.
a parasol?
So it's like, yeah, so it looks like a cute little umbrella, but the handle is obviously like the butt of my gun, and I can just unclick the umbrella part, and that's
You
my
really are
rifle.
Mary Poppins.
Okay.
Oh man, I'm
That's
like
awesome.
I'm like combat Mary Poppins
In a beige pantsuit.
in a beige pants
The world is always needed.
with a floral purse.
Which is the key similarity, I feel like.
That's what ties it
Everybody
all together.
step in time. Dance, you bastards.
Great. So yeah, you take out your parasol and just slide your custom
Yeah.
It's like a sword cane except it's a gun umbrella.
Exactly.
Okay, that comes out. You guys, as you step cautiously into view around the there's this
I light another cigarette.
a large number of smallish windows. There was at one point a heavy door on the front of this place on this broad balcony. It has been smashed in,
Oh,
and
that's my job.
Mwah, mwah.
inside you guys hear the pitched battle of, you can see one cop down, 3 other cops in the corner. This is probably you quickly tallying this up. And a room,
Pretending not to look.
Sensing it. You're sensing how many people?
yeah, and then maybe 8, 9 deranged, what were they? Like Gran, probably. The three-eyed dudes
Oh yeah.
with their teeth, all with small handhelds, shooting. The cops are in cover back near the door, trying to get out and shoot. Like I said, one of them is injured, has been hit or something like that, is down.
What are the grands?
Actually, there'd be more because there's 4 of you. So let's say there's 8 officers total.
Okay.
A couple of them are injured, so maybe 6. And there's at least 9 grand who are up. Other ones are injured down on the ground. You're in the middle of a pitched gunfight. The one of the cops, it's just, no one seems to have noticed you yet. Is back on his comm being like, "We need backup! We need backup! Does anyone read me? We're being jammed!"
Okay, I would like
you lean
to.
back out around the corner. Yeah.
This balcony we are on. Does it extend in either direction?
It does. It's pretty
there
wide. It
windows?
wraps a little bit around the way, and there's a large number of these small windows. The room inside looks like a large. Does anyone have any knowledge skills that they?
I have a ton of knowledge skills.
that they took ranks
Education
in?
and underworld.
What's knowledge?
Streetwise.
What'd you say?
Anyone have lore?
I have education and I have core worlds.
Okay,
Core
core worlds.
world
This is
rank
Coruscant, yeah. So okay, I'll take core worlds. I like that. Education is more of like my catch-all sciencey, whatever, geology or whatever. Okay, so core worlds. Yeah, okay. Just I don't even need to roll for it. I was just wondering if anyone had trained. It's just basic stuff. It's a large. It's almost like a sunken living room, except large. It's carpeted, and in the center against the back wall is looks like an idol, if you could call it that, like a graven figure. It's like a massive pair of gold painted hands cupped together, and then there's some sort of stylized abstract shape in the middle that you can't quite make out. It looks like a weird religion or a cult or something like that.
Like we stumbled upon a church.
Some sort of weird church. Yeah, it just the kind of architecture you see in there, you're like, this is a
And there's a
religious institution.
little windows all the way around.
Yeah, a lot of small windows. They're probably like about, it's about the size of a cinder block, and they're spaced equidistantly around.
Could I
Light is
could
coming
I-
out. This like incandescent light beaming out into the dark.
could I quickly military signal these guys, but like in a sloppy way, like
You could totally. Do you guys understand that?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
There's two of them. There's more than two of them in there.
I already
to
knew
go around to go around the windows and like how high are the windows? Are they flam size height windows?
No, they're probably 10 feet up. So no, I don't think so.
Could I communicate
So
with the?
Well, I'm.
Communicate with?
Can I communicate with the GAN? Do they have one of those like little bullhorns?
Yes. Okay, that's actually a good question. Cop gear you guys would have in the back of your car that you could have been donning in this last scene. Totally a bullhorn.
Okay.
Any
I've got
armor?
Yes.
padded.
Riot gear.
Yeah.
Padded armor. If you guys want to throw that on, I'll give you +1 soak. However, I will make you guys take a additional setback die on any agility-related skill,
Okay.
which would include shooting.
Okay.
Ah.
Oh man, I just thought of a better name for my character, guys.
You can change it, man. It's fine.
Can I be Mary Coppins?
No, because it's too on the nose. But definitely the people in the department call you Mary Coppins.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's,
Yes,
that's
totally
what everybody
agree.
calls
Yeah, it
behind
seems
my
more
back.
like whatever, Mary Coppins.
And I'm like, yeah, sure, keep calling me it because I like it.
All right, you're Mary Coppins.
Slide down that chimney any day. Wait, that doesn't work. Wait.
Scrot Throat and Mary Coppins.
Little
It's a
windows.
buddy cop movie.
Yeah.
If I've ever heard one.
Yeah, yeah,
Good
yeah.
Lord.
Bullhorn,
Let's
padded
write that.
armor.
Yes. So
There's probably actually blaster rifles for everybody. There's like, you have the shotgun in the back.
Yeah.
If you guys want to grab a blaster rifle, that's there.
Yeah,
Oh, and
let's
also
use one of those.
stun grenades.
okay.
Like the full-on situation for serious shit. Ah, damn it.
Oh boy.
I swore, so I'm gonna flip one over.
So I'd like to can I put my hand on one of the dead GAN? Would they be in that area?
I think you guys are still outside. I don't think you guys have gone.
Right,
anywhere.
right. We're still
Okay,
outside.
okay. So
Would you run? There's plenty of cover in the room.
and they're but the officers are outside, right? No.
We are outside.
We're
Inside.
outside. They're dead inside.
This is basically
Injured.
This is what you guys have glimpsed through. Yes, inside, pitched battle going on. Cops desperately calling for backup.
All right, cool. Yeah, I just want to yell out to the GAN with the bullhorn while you guys do whatever awesome sneaky spy stuff that you're doing.
Oh, very sneaky.
I've sensed your fallen comrade's pain from the other side. They don't like your current course of action. Turn back from resisting us. This can be resolved peacefully. Think of your dead. Think of your children. Please. Please. I'd like to deceive them.
Deception check.
Yay.
Oh boy.
All right. Can I get 3 more yellow?
Holy shit.
Oh my
What the heck?
Yes.
What's
Somebody
my
put-
difficulty?
Somebody put everything into one category is what I'm seeing.
Somebody did. Difficulty? It's an ongoing pitched conflict against police. You're trying to talk them down. It's a room full of...
appealing to their
Yes.
clearly quasi-religious sensibilities.
Okay. I'm going to call it 4 purple.
Okay.
It's a difficult challenge. I'm going to spend dark side point to turn one of those to a red.
Okay. I don't really know how to... I can't upgrade this, so...
Yeah, I would give you 1 more green if you upgraded
Yeah.
it. And because you're a cop, and they're fighting cops,
Yeah.
I think I might have to give you 2 black side.
Do I look like a cop?
Well,
Oh,
are
you-
you stepping into view?
Also, you have to take one of those away, because I have a skill.
Yeah. Okay, take a boost die, by the way, because you're clever and you're playing into their
A boost.
concepts.
Yeah.
And if you step into view, I will give you 2 more boost die.
I
You're doing this
definitely step into view.
So you step into the...
Like this, I'm like literally tears streaming down my face, trying to reach them.
Okay, then take 2 more boost die, throw
Okay.
that on there, and let's see what you get.
He's really good at this.
Oh, I believe
Oh
it.
my god.
Oh,
Triumphant!
All right, cool. So
a lot of dice.
Yeah, it's a lot. Okay, so
Oh my god, it's a huge
let's see.
success.
These guys cancel each other
Yeah.
out.
And these guys cancel each other out.
Okay.
And now we're in just Threat Town. So
Yep.
that is actually that all wipes out. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 successes and a triumph.
Oh, he is convincing.
That's literally all I'm going to be able to do. So
David's face. Happy birthday, David.
Happy birthday!
that's keeping in.
So it succeeds.
Okay.
So, and now you're trying to convince them to stop fighting.
To basically, I'm trying, or I'm really probably just trying to distract them. But yes, I'm trying to.
They
get
are
to
100% distracted.
Okay, yeah.
That's your success. What is your triumph?
Okay, so my triumph is that
Basically, everyone
all
stops
of you
fighting for a
believe
minute.
that I'm actually psychic now.
I
No?
like that.
Okay.
No, that, I will. buy
It's
that.
very convincing. Or perhaps, what is my triumph?
So I will say, you step into view, and everyone
They
stops.
don't kill.
It's just like, it's like that scene from Children of Men where the
Oh god,
Spoiler alert.
such a good scene.
the
Yeah.
baby is born and like all the fighting stops, and it's like that for you. Stepping
All
around the
right.
corner, everyone's just everyone's completely transfixed by you for a moment, but everyone still has guns.
Great. Okay, so I would say my triumph is that at least one of the enemies just puts down their gun and just walks away.
Okay,
Is that
That's
good enough for
totally
you guys?
fine.
It's not super creative, but
that's totally fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. One of the grands looks at the gun and just puts it down and like looks at the cop. And the cop puts his gun down, and they just come to each other. And
No, come
Oh
on.
my gosh.
and then the cop
they
just
drink at that
unloads the
Beautiful.
fucking clip.
Yeah, so yeah, maybe the cop doesn't embrace him because it is noir. But so the grand just puts the gun down and like stares at his hands, and like starts like staggering forward. as if,
Perhaps
like,
does he fall in front of the idol weeping?
Yes, that.
Why
happens.
wouldn't he?
That's the clue, guys. That means that's important. Go smash it.
What would the rest of you be doing?
All right.
So that happens. The gunfire stops inside for a moment, and it's a delicate, fragile piece. And you start hearing someone cry. Dude, you're gonna charge it and start swinging a force pike?
Yeah!
Yes!
Is there like a table or something?
Yeah,
Okay, I'm gonna pick.
Like a low polished darkwood table.
Okay, I'm going to
Curved legs.
pick the table up and use it as a shield as I charge,
Yeah.
screaming.
Yeah, it's like this heavy hardwood
Prior,
table.
Flam was one of the smarter characters, but now
No.
Had like a purple, lilac purple runner on it with like a bunch of like candles with
Oh,
wax
wow.
dripping down.
Come on.
They fly off as you just heave it up.
No
Hot wax
appreciation.
lands on like one of the grands. It's like, ooh.
Yeah.
He drops his gun.
3 candles. Right in the eyes.
Like in a noir.
Yeah.
You know.
Yay! Thanks for the follow.
Long goodbye. Thank you guys for all the follows. This
Yeah.
is very nice. Especially thank you SW5251977.
Yeah. The best among all of you.
So you pick up this thing. You've essentially become a moving blockade.
Yeah.
Barricade.
Get behind me, boys! We're gonna smash some skulls!
The other cops who were down there started screaming. Like everyone was distracted by that.
They heard us! They heard about to back up!
And then like revitalized, and they come up over the couches or whatever they're hiding behind and start.
Did he say back up? Oh my.
It's your turn. You
Okay.
go plowing like deep into territory, or what do you do? You're doing offensively or defensively?
I'm gonna find a cluster of them, and I'm just gonna smash them.
Okay, so there's probably 3 clusters of 3.
Yeah, okay.
Except for the one who went and started
I'll find the
crying.
closest cluster, and
You're gonna give him the old wham blam
completely,
slam.
yeah.
Flam slam
The
thingy man.
patented Flam Blam Slam.
Yeah.
You come charging in, wham! They're caught off guard and sent sprawling as you go surging into the group. Give me a good brawl or melee check.
Yeah, I'll give you a melee check.
3 purple.
Chico,
But I want to know what are you? Just
I know
drinking?
these cops, right? They're from our precinct.
Um,
I've been there for a real long time.
yeah,
I know everybody.
You definitely know 'em.
And I know who amongst them, like I've got friends.
Cop
Friends, crop friends. I mean, as friendly as you can be with other cops. There's somebody else in this group that's like real close to retirement, hanging
Yeah.
back.
Yeah, probably injured.
Oh God,
So close to retirement.
that is the worst.
Mickey, it hurts.
So
Come on, Mickey, you're gonna make it.
So what I want to do is I want to.
You're gonna buy that boat, Mickey.
I know my chips are cashed.
Now,
see
come on,
that-
Mickey, stay with me.
Mikey, no.
Mickey and Mikey.
Mickey and Mikey.
It's always been just the 2 of us.
Yeah, Mikey.
The 2 of us and Z.
Now don't talk like that, Mickey. Come on. Come
Whoa.
on now, you're fine. You look great.
Face deathly white. Little trickle of blood coming out of his mouth.
Yeah. Stay with me, Mickey. I barely see any blood. You're good, man.
So
You're
Mickey,
good.
Mickey and Mike are over there.
I'm going to avoid them.
You're
I'm
like,
going to look for
"Good."
someone else.
Oh, sorry, I thought you were something.
Is that Z over there?
Nope.
Z.
I'm no. I don't.
Just look at me, man. Look at me. You're so brave. I'm
Definitely,
gonna take good care of Cheryl, I promise.
definitely not going anywhere near them. I'm going to find someone else who I respect and seems like they've got their shit together. I apologize, Flippa.
Put the lights on.
Oh boy.
I swore.
Oh yeah, I think I did earlier too. Sorry.
When what?
Did you?
Oh, when you upgraded or something?
I don't remember.
No, you didn't. You're good.
No.
Okay,
No
fine.
one caught you, so it didn't count.
Okay, and what are you doing, my dear?
Just like
I'm looking for somebody that I know.
Yep.
One of the other cops.
Yeah, you look
Every-
past those 2 assholes and you see who do you
Not
see?
interested in those guys.
Flip that by the
That
way.
looks like a
We did.
mess.
No, you said an A word.
Oh!
I feel like that's. Can you say that on network TV?
No.
Grav.
I'm gonna-
Yeah.
Okay,
Grav's good with you.
I hope you can hear me, but I know you can't.
Oh boy.
Okay.
So
Nice.
I don't know if you want to roll anything for this.
Yeah. Well, you're just trying to find out what's going on. I'll just tell you. Once
Okay.
the sound is back.
Because I do have knowledge underworld.
Yeah. Why don't you do a roll then? Do a roll so we know.
Okay.
Give me some bounds on how much to tell you.
I just want to roll something.
Oh, you were late too, Kelsey? Nice.
What? I was totally on time.
Hey, we're live!
Give me this. Okay.
Thank you, Ferreira 33133189. Thank you, Major King 555. Thank you, Triple Blast 7. Thank you, Lucent.
Give me two
Lucent
green.
Talon Flame. Lucent Talon Flame.
Loosen talent flame.
1971. You can
So-
be friends with the Bard 1971.
World.
Z is going to give us an underworld check really quick to see what info you get. Give that up.
I
2
feel like
purple.
we got that right.
That's my. That's
Two burps. Two burps, two burps. Two burps.
What?
What'd you
Wow,
get?
nice roll.
Failure.
No.
Nope.
Some
Success.
threat?
Was it
Just one
success?
success?
Yep.
One success. I'll take
Yeah.
it. Okay, so Dirk. It was a regular mission. We were just patrolling. I'm trying to overact as much as I feel Grob generally overacts.
very.
I also like that
close.
cops go on missions now.
I don't.
That's how it works. That's
We
how
got
it
a
works.
mission for you. Anyway, go ahead.
Operation Get the Bad Guys.
Yeah, you are on a regular mission. What? So
Like,
what's
like
this?
we,
This
like
is
we,
not
cop,
a regular
like we cops
mission.
always say, a mission.
That's what we cops always say. We're on a mission.
It was just
Protect and
routine.
serve. A
Definitely
mission.
not a militarized force.
We never kill innocent civilians and get away with it. Nope, not us.
So I guess it's not funny.
Routine checking. We got an anonymous tip. We stopped by to see what was going on. And just immediately we're in a firefight. It's like they're up to something in here. I don't know what's going on, but they're heavily armed. This isn't normal. They're trying to take us down. They've been jamming our frequencies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They've been jamming you frequencies. They've been shooting missiles. They're some kind of special
They're up to
angry people. Up to something.
There's-
I'm retiring in 47 days. This is something I should get out of.
Leave us to die.
I would
See,
do that.
I know you're.
Not you, Dirk. You can come with me.
Oh God, Mickey's dead! Oh my God, he's dead!
Those guys I don't care about at all. They're real annoying.
The worst thing.
Mickey's dead.
Oh God, they killed Mickey!
No.
Stop it, Dirk. Remember, Mickey's the one who always brings tuna salad to me.
Mine?
But he's got beautiful eyes.
Stinks up the whole place.
Look, we
Eats
just
fish
gotta.
in the office and throws it in the
We
trash.
gotta shut down.
Unacceptable.
If we can shut down, they must be jamming us from somewhere in here. If we can cut off the jamming frequency, we'll be able to get back up and stop these guys.
Well, where did they come from? Were they in here when you got here?
Yeah.
Why did you come in here? None of this makes any sense to me. Where would a jammer be? Would it be in their big hands? I'll go blow them up.
You go do it, Dirk.
I love everything
No.
you're doing right now.
Answer my questions that I asked rapidly.
Okay, so rapidly he answers you that they're on routine patrol. An anonymous
Okay.
tip got called in for them to check this out.
So
as soon as they showed up, they were greeted with lethal force.
showed up like outside. They're inside. Did they
Yeah.
come inside this church? Why did they come inside this church?
The firefight dragged them in there.
Z, I'm dying. I have trouble bantering at rapid speed.
And that you guys obviously are overgunned right now. And
Definitely.
He
Outgunned.
thinks there seem to be a dozen more of these. He keeps calling them cultists. or whatever.
Cultists.
Yeah.
Oh,
There
great.
seem to be dozens more.
Where at? Is there a hall, a doorway out
Yeah.
here?
Oh, yeah. There's doorways that. It's this large kind of, like I said, prayer room, maybe meditation chamber. Yeah. It's part of a fairly large skyscraper, so there's definitely passageways. You guys can see 2 main passageways leading out of this room, presumably more chambers beyond, and you can even hear guys seem to be coming down the hallways as well. We ain't getting out of here alive.
Dirk,
Not with
have
that
some
attitude.
faith. Have a pamphlet. This is a volcano planet I might go live on and drink the rest of my days away.
He coughs blood.
You
up
will.
But you can't really see it because of all the lava.
Okay.
So the jammer must be somewhat deeper in.
So quick question. He is there engaged melee with the 8 that were in here.
He's taking on
She's
3 at once.
assembling a blaster rifle.
Oh, it's assembled.
It's assembled and ready to go. He's cowering.
No, I've just watched, like, they all did that, and then you guys attacked, and I'm just like, mission accomplished, and just like am walking slowly to where the chaos is to follow behind you.
So I've got a blaster rifle too out of the back, and I'm wearing
Yeah.
my riot gear, and
Yeah.
I point to her, and I do more of my military signaling.
Yep, I understood all of that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My intention being that she lead the way in there, and then I follow along behind and light another cigarette.
Great. I'm going to roll.
100%. 100%.
I think that was everybody? Great. I'm going to roll to
Well,
see.
I didn't roll my brawl attack. I think
Because
we
he
lost
had
the
distracted
sound.
everybody. He came and charged in and knocked down 3 of them. Oh yeah, go ahead and roll your brawl up. That's right.
Yeah.
See how well you do. I'm
Did
going to roll
I
to
do
see
an
how many of you
action
guys get hit
since
by
we've been
blaster
inside?
fire. No, I don't think you have done anything, right?
I don't think so.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
there we go.
hey.
Okay.
Nice.
Hey.
So it's a three success and an advantage.
You're a pretty strong guy.
Oh yeah.
3 success and advantage. I think you clobber all 3 of those guys out.
Nice.
Crush it down. They're taken off guard anyway. But
Flammable Lamb Slam works every time.
I rolled to see if you guys were hit by any incoming fire.
you
The
for
3
that.
of you, relatively good cover or safe or not or distracted. You get targeted by one of the other groups. Side of you gets lit up by some blaster bolts. Take 7 points of damage.
You think getting hit with 3 blaster bolts is gonna hurt?
Subtract your soak value first.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Soak should be equal at least to your brawn.
Oh really?
any armor you're
Oh,
wearing.
soak is brawn.
Yeah, so you probably have a 5 soak. And if
Yeah.
you put on blaster armor, or if you put on riot gear,
I did.
You have 6.
6. And what is if I have 1 defense? What does that do?
Oh, that would mean I have to roll a setback die. Let's not worry about it right now.
Okay, cool.
I'm not sure you've got. Yeah, you've got riot gear. You've got like 2 people's worth of riot gear on,
Yes.
and a table.
Okay, so that's 1 point of damage then.
Great.
Oh, I'm a tank.
You're so good.
So you took 1 point of damage. So barely feel that. Rin.
Yeah. So having the intel from being next to Z, would the minute he says, 1, that there's a jammer somewhere in the building, and 2, that there's backup on the way. Both are things that I heard.
Well, he meant
No, we're the backup
you're the backup.
because it
Oh,
couldn't get the signal out.
I thought that the
They were calling
the
for backup.
bad guys also said they
Oh,
know
yeah,
about
yeah,
the
yeah.
backup that's on the way, right?
No, I don't know if
they
you
know about our backup.
They,
Was that the cops saying that?
yeah, it was the cop
Oh,
saying. It was
okay.
the cop saying, "Great, you've got backup." The guy also seems to suggest that there's more. There's probably more of these cultists on the way.
Yeah, like we hear people
Yeah.
coming down the hallway.
Yeah.
So am I able to locate the jammer or?
Yeah. You have a data pen?
Yeah, I do.
Analog.
Can I tell you about my data pad?
Oh,
Yes.
Yeah.
please.
I reach into my purse and I pull out a little compact. I'm not powdering my nose though. I'm hacking the system.
Great. Yeah. So if you're trying to locate
tech.
where in this building, yes, spy tech.
But
Computers.
also powdering my nose just a little.
In case
Kinda
you have to
gotta
go
look
pick up the
good.
kids from soccer practice.
Yeah,
I like it.
exactly.
It's very Peggy Carter.
You have to
Yes.
keep yourself in good.
Give me a computers check. Just 2 purple. So I need for this. Take a black setback die because I guess you are
right,
in a
and
jamming
yeah.
zone right now.
And I think I had a setback die from
Oh,
getting a cigarette butt in my eye.
that's right. So yeah.
Is that a permanent?
No,
It was
not-
just for my
as soon as she
next
powders
roll.
over the burn mark on her face, she'll be okay.
You can't see it. It doesn't exist.
Self-conscious
anymore.
about it, yeah.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Okay. Roll that up for me.
So we said computer check, right? Okay. With. Oh, yeah. Okay.
All right.
All right.
Roll that up for me, please. Put out the compact.
It's crazy.
a
Okay,
big
2
success.
successes and 3 threats.
Great. So you're scanning around, looking for the comm scanner. Yeah, no problem. Sure, it's down that left passageway, which is great. Unfortunately, as you're kind of like scanning and looking around, one of the Gran.
Gran.
One of the Gran sees you looking that way, looks towards the passageway, and seems to like realize that you
Knows
know
what I'm
somebody
up
that
to.
ditched his feet and goes running down the corridor, shouting something, and Gran going, and around the corner.
The Fiend!
What do you guys do? Back to you guys. So there's still active shooters in this room. Guy seems to be running off, trying to, in the direction that I guess you guys.
Is there like electronic like blaster doors in this building?
Yeah.
Does he have to go through one in order to get to the wherever he's trying to run off to?
I think he's already around that corner, but yeah, there are blasted doors on both of the quarters that would lead into this room.
Okay. Okay. Do I have time to shut the other one, not the one that on the right?
You
if
just
he's running
went. You could
towards the
shut at
left?
somebody else to do that if you wanted
Okay. We can wait,
to. Okay.
or if somebody else can do it.
So
All
back
right,
to
back to the top of the order.
Yeah.
Wham blam.
Time to smash some three-eyed skulls. Split them into pieces.
All right, so there are, took out 3, so 5 guys left, plus 1 guy who's praying.
Okay.
What do you do,
Oh,
sir?
the one guy's praying. I'll save him for last. I'm gonna just find the next cluster and charge with my just spinning my force staff.
Melee check, please.
All right.
Just 2 purple as you go charging into these guys.
All righty. Bah!
Oh my.
Okay. So that is that. So it is 2 hits.
Nice.
Nice.
Nothing else.
Great. How much damage do you do with that?
I do 7 damage.
So it's a total of 9 that you've just done to them?
Yes, with 2 hits, yeah.
Yeah, that's great. Okay. So 2 of them get slashed in half.
All right.
with a table. That is the worst.
No, with a
with a
force
staff.
spike.
Or a pike, yeah.
Yeah.
So it's basically, it's like a metal staff, and one end is just basically glowing white hot. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's a poor man's lightsaber,
Yeah.
basically.
So you just slash through one of the grands, and you come around and just stab into the other one's chest, and he falls down. Great.
This isn't gonna end well for you.
3 grand left.
No, it's not.
Up next, Milt.
Yes, I have a question.
Yes, sir.
How big is this idol?
Oh, pretty tall. So it's like I said, it's this large room. It's almost like a church's nave.
Okay.
So it probably fills up most of that space. 15 feet tall.
All right. Okay, so
High
fairly
tower.
large.
Pretty
I
wide.
thought it was a teeny one. Okay.
Pretty big.
In that case, I am going to examine the idol. Mm-hmm. And I'd like to remove anything of value off of it.
In the middle of this fight.
Well, you're all very distracted.
Anything for me to take.
Yeah, definitely. So there are like baubles and such that are.
Like rubies or something like that, or
Yeah, rubies would be great. Probably not rubies, because where do you get rubies? But yes. So you walk up to it. So the guy's praying over there.
okay.
Um,
One of the grand.
yeah, the one who.
Okay,
You
yeah,
broke his mind.
is praying there.
Yeah. So what would they put? What would
So
they,
I just put my hand on his shoulder and say, I'm here for you in your time of need, and I am receiving a message that tithings must come to me as your prophet.
The tithings?
Yes, tithings. So can I use like skullduggery or
Yeah, skullduggery would work.
okay to like pry the gems
Get
off?
all those tithings.
Oh yeah, absolutely. So they're worked into the idol itself.
Okay.
Like semi-precious gems.
All right.
Yep, great. Yeah,
Okay.
Skullduggery will work fine.
Okay. I'm
your-
hoping that by defacing this idol in some way, that will either distract them or fill them with awe. I don't know.
That works for me.
Or I'll just steal these things.
probably just 1 purple.
Oh, 1 purple? Okay.
But I'm gonna spend a dark side point. Upgrade that to 1 red.
Oh.
Okay, because that'll be fun.
Hopefully.
All right, cool. We'll see what happens.
Oh my gosh.
Hideous.
Failure.
Oh my gosh.
Failure.
Oh my gosh.
It's a failure with 3 advantage.
So you fail to. You start trying. You're like, I'll just pull this out. And it's really not coming out. What are your 3 advantages?
Really stuck on there.
It's embarrassing.
Yeah, I think my advantage is that that is actually how you worship at this island. is to like grip at stones and look furtively. So this guy remains placid, at least for the
Yep. Yeah.
Raider turn.
Definitely. No, he looks up at you with reverence.
Yeah.
Brother?
Chosen one. Yes.
That's great.
Great. Okay, so then Rin, I think, right?
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna try to shoot that guy that just started to run towards where the.
I think he made it
Oh, he was around the corner
around the corner.
already.
You'd have to run after him down the corridor if you're trying to get him.
I will do that.
Uh-oh. You're going to Han Solo it.
This jerk is making me run in heels.
Around the corner, you come sliding around the corner. In heels, really?
Yeah.
I like it. Clap, clap, clap,
Gotta
clap,
look
clap.
good.
Around the corner, just in time to see him duck around the corner over there. You can get a pot shot off at him if he ducks around the corner.
Okay.
Okay, if you want to do it,
I'm gonna try it.
give me ranged light,
Alright.
but it's gonna be. It's
Or
be
ranged heavy, right? Since I've got
it's a rifle, so you're gonna come running with your rifle.
my umbrella
It's
rifle.
harder to imagine. Great, so let's
This
make.
delicate woman who's just like totally put together, not a hair out of place, with a giant rifle.
2 purple, 2 black setback because you're running and trying to shoot
That
with
makes
the
sense.
rifle.
Okay.
Yeah. You have 2 black setback?
Oh, thank you.
Yes, please.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm sure this will be fine.
Yeah.
Nope. Oh, wait, but not as bad as I thought it was. But it is still a fail. It is a failure with 1 advantage.
No,
Oh no,
they all
it's
cancel
just,
out.
a
So it's
failure.
just a failure.
Just a
Great.
straight up failure.
Hits like the wall, just misses the guy behind his head. He screeches around the corner, goes running down the rest of the passageway. There are like tapestries and stuff like that hanging on what must have been just at some point just serviceable access corridors. Now they've got these big tapestries hanging, and the air kind of smells of incense. You come screeching around the corner behind him. You can see short corridor with room opens up behind it. Seems like it's probably electronics room. You can hear some beeping and boopings, and you see some conduits.
Music to my ears.
He's running, looking back over his shoulder at you with 3 eyes. In front of the, just 50 feet away at the end of the corridor, in front of that room, that access room, is a Gran who's sitting behind a set of sandbags, and on top of that sandbag is a machine gun nest, essentially, a light repeating blaster rifle.
Oh.
The Gran's running towards him. The one who you're chasing is going, and then the guy with the light repeating blaster rifle just. The Gran who's running is just shredded to pieces.
Oh, boy.
His own dude.
Yeah.
Not cool.
And a
I don't
barrage of
respect
blaster
this.
bolts come flying straight towards you. You're going to have a little bit of an advantage on this because
I
most
saw
of the
him
bolts
get destroyed.
destroyed. But you are just kind of as you come skidding around the corner.
I'll try
totally
to use my
exposed.
skidding momentum to dodge out of the way.
I like it. So I'm just going to use this guy's. Let's see here. So 2.
I like ties.
Yeah, that's a
Ties
good.
are fun.
That's a good one.
Why did men complain about ties?
I have no idea.
Ties are
Yeah.
great.
So weird.
I never complained
They're
about ties.
bizarrely archaic, though, is what's interesting. No one knows when
Really?
and why people first started wearing ties. It's very poorly documented. Or as far as I don't know when and where people started wearing ties. Maybe someone does.
It's a mystery.
Okay, so I'm rolling 3 green against a purple, 2 purple, and a 2 black setback. 2 black setback for the guy who just got shot to pieces.
Okay.
I have 1. Let's roll it up.
Ooh.
Oh, boy.
Whoa!
Oh, dear. Oh, Nelly.
Oh boy.
Heavens to Murgatroyd.
So we have
not
3
to Murgatroyd.
success, no advantage.
Okay.
You're slowly sliding into Snagglepuss.
Exit to stage left.
You take 14 points of
I
damage.
Oh, boy.
Okay. How much does my padded armor help me with the? Does
It
that
adds
add
2 to your soak.
It adds 2 to soak. Okay.
And
so
your brawn was 2 before. So
my
what-
soak is 4. My armor gives me 2. And then what were you asking me? What?
Okay, so you have 6 armor basically from your riot gear.
Yeah.
Great. So this also has a pierce of 1, so it ignores 1 point of that
Okay.
soak. So you take
I
really.
have-
So just consider yourself
So I have
having
9. Taken 9 points
Yeah, it's essentially just
of
cough.
damage. Perfect.
Oh,
You're glad you're
Your
wearing your padded armor,
dress.
so you didn't take 11 points of damage.
Yes.
What does that put your wounds? How many wounds do you have left here?
I have 3. 3.
Great. There's just a Gran who's behind the gun, just going. Like all 3 of his eyes look like the pupils are real dilated, like he's on something, and he's just holding down those triggers just going. You guys out in the passageway, out in the main room, just hear.
Doesn't even have the courtesy to shoot me sober. The nerve.
So you kind of slide, I guess, and hit the wall.
As gracefully as possible.
Yeah. If you wanted to dive back into cover, something like that right now, that'd be acceptable.
Yeah.
Okay.
That seems like a smart choice.
Zed.
So Z's plan was to signal to her to go down the corridor and follow along behind. And this has worked out exactly according to how Z Uma wanted things to
So
go.
you're-
Psychic now.
You're following behind?
Yeah.
I tried to warn
But,
you.
like-
You just didn't
like-
hear me. I was doing the hand motion.
Z is following behind at a cautious distance. So basically, is this a turn that she went around and got shot?
Yeah, there's like a U-turn, and then there's another sharp turn, like a 90-degree turn. So yeah, so you're following behind her. You see her pull out the rifle and shoot wildly at somebody. You don't see who, and then she disappears. You run after her, and then you're just about to come around the corner when just a flurry of blaster bolts strike the wall.
But I have my blaster in my hand.
Yeah.
So I just, experience training, call it what you will. I walk calmly up to the edge, come just around the corner and lay.
Gonna open fire on this guy.
Yeah.
Okay, great. Difficulty is going to be, what do you got? Regular blaster pistol?
Yeah, just the regular blaster that we all have.
Hit
Two
him right
purple.
in his tween eye.
2
Give me
purple.
2 purple, please.
Take 3 black setback on it because the guy, like I said, behind sandbags, he basically has like he's dug in,
Yeah.
basically.
It's going to be a miracle shot. I got a good feeling about this. you got a dead eye, don't you?
Might-
Can I have
he
another
might-
green?
it might.
Green?
It might.
You know what? Actually, I already picked up the green. But can you flip a point and give me a yellow?
Yes, you were one
More
with the
power.
voice.
Yeah. So it's 2 yellow, 3 setback, 2 purple, and a green.
And not this, right?
That's
No.
right. Not for me. Not yet.
All right.
Soon enough. Ooh, actually, yeah, add that.
Yeah, you had to remind him.
Why'd
Kelsey.
Just to see if
Oh,
any
I
of the
didn't
stray
say
blaster
something.
bolts catch you as you come around the corner.
Why'd you have to say
No, I
something?
soaked them all up for her.
That guy's going nuts. Do I have a despair?
No.
Oh, you missed your despair.
Oh,
That's
no.
gonna be just a
It's
fail.
a
That's
Yeah.
that's a re-roll, is what that is.
So you pull up, you're ready to shoot, and then you go, no. You recite. You're waiting to squeeze the trigger.
Mother,
That's
Took forever
Worse.
for those to
also
stop.
not good.
that was worse.
And then you just finger off the trigger and step back and you go,
Nope.
you know what?
Nope.
That wasn't the shot.
Yeah. And I would like to point out that I don't do this stuff.
Oh, what do you do?
I do this stuff.
You keep a kite.
Because I'm A, well trained, B, 47 days away from retirement.
Yeah.
And I know that means.
You hold it next to your face?
You just,
Yeah, that's what you do now. You don't do this because you come around a corner and be disarmed.
Oh,
you
well-
hold a gun like this.
Well, you hold,
Now I
you hold
know.
it like this. Yeah, I don't know.
No, I know too. I know about how you shoot too. I know about guns. You step back around the corner.
I go
without
around
having fired a
like this.
shot.
I'm like, no.
Nope.
Nah.
No. Yeah.
No.
Staying back there. Rin comes staggering back around the corner, sliding onto the ground. Beige pantsuit, untouched beneath her padded armor, her riot gear, which has been like whatever it's stuffed with. Like there's like
Just
so, ripped and torn up, and your head is ringing, and half your body burns pretty badly.
Oof.
You repowder. My turn. The remaining grands are going.
By
to
the way, my cigarette, I've been smoking this whole time.
Perfect.
It's like a little bit of ash.
I feel like
falls off
that's
the
why
end.
you didn't shoot the
I
first time.
flicked-
I'm
because
surprised
you
you
had
don't
to take.
shoot like
I
this.
flick the grand blood off of my staff.
Uh-huh.
Oh.
The one,
Sticky.
the one group of 2 takes shots at you, and just some of them hit you. They don't even hurt you. The other group comes around flanking you from behind. In fact, I'm going to give them a boost die since you're got. This is the group of 3. They've got slightly better.
Sorry. Wow. I was trying to get this out of your way.
Hope you saw that at home.
Right?
I don't know. You could never do that again.
That was amazing.
If you tried. That's a success.
Yeah, looks like
Very good. 2 successes. Okay, so take 8 points of damage.
All right.
Wow.
And I have 1 advantage on it. One of them is going to be
Don't
soak.
forget your soul.
Yeah.
Down to 18.
This guy. Take 1 point of strain as well, though, as it's just pissing you off. All these blaster bolts hitting.
Why they keep shooting me for?
It's frustrating.
That's a crazy soak. Oh, it's because you've got your riot gear on, right?
Yeah, I got my riot gear and I'm buff.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So yeah, it's just 2 suits sewed together. So
It's your turn.
all right,
Has to be.
all right. I have 4 fingers, so you're not exactly sure which finger I'm doing it with, but I go.
Give me another melee check to
'Kay.
slice these guys to pieces. Same difficulty. I think just 2 purple I
Slice
gave
with
you.
dice. Okay, 2 perps.
Or anything? No, I don't think so.
Yeah.
Okay. And then Milt, you'll be next.
Here I come, boys. Say goodnight. Yeah. Okay. So 3 success and no threat or advantage.
Great, that's enough
Yeah.
to kill. Did I say? You do 7?
I do 7. Yeah. Total it would be 10.
Okay, you tear another 2 apart.
I love it.
Oh, Flam.
So that was.
You done good today, Flam.
There's 3 total left right now, but you can hear finally, and up that opposite quarter, the ones they didn't run down, the sound of many footsteps running and going. You hear it very clearly because you're probably closer to that.
Okay.
At the back end of the wall. In fact, Milt, it's your turn.
All
Sounds
right,
like
cool.
reinforcements are charging in.
Reinforcements are charging in. All right, I'd like to roll stealth to see if I can now go completely unnoticed in the room and perhaps. Are they coming from the corridor? No.
Yeah, they're not in the room yet. You just hear you see their shadows cast against the walls. They're running down the corridor.
You just hear- All the instep marching.
Do I know anything about this idol?
Yeah. It's got valuable stones in it.
Okay, cool. All right, cool. I'm going to use.
Valuable, you
Now that
say.
you're close, that abstract shape, kind of in the cupped hands, looks like a flame, kind of a
Okay.
stylized flame. It's kind of carved 3D, and it's all painted in garish gold.
Okay. Lava-esque, maybe? No.
No, not lava-esque, but then in the heart of the flame has some sort of other shape, and it's like an eye opening within a flame, kind of like a vertical eye opening
Sauron
within flames,
style.
slightly.
Cool. Well, I'm gonna stealth out. What's my difficulty?
Just it's pretty chaotic. You've apparently done an amazing job already avoiding the fray. So just to not be seen, 3 purple.
Well, I mean, yeah, basically to just basically for at least the next round to
3 purple
slink
sounds
off. Okay.
Good. All right. There are blast doors and things like that, or sliding doors that could be closed
Okay.
on these quarters.
Cool. So that's a success.
Great.
With 1 threat.
Okay.
You casually step aside.
Into,
With 1 threat?
Yes.
Recede into the shadows.
You see into the shadows very stealthily, but there's like a candlestick on like a candle holder, like one of those tall ones.
Yeah.
And you like bump into it, and it's like hits the ground and like rolls away.
All right.
Like, rolls up to like one of the couches. Some of the shag carpeting and like lights a little fire on the ground. Just small, contained. It's gonna take a while to grow. but
Okay.
No one sees you.
I was gonna suggest I stealthily get into the corridor.
Oh.
And then realize as the smoke clears in front of the giant gun. So I'm just like, all right, just don't move. I won't be able to see you.
Oh, I'm okay with that then. That's fine. So you
That's
keep
my threat.
stealthing back. So
I
vision
stealth
is based on
into
movement.
Yeah.
they don't see me, but it's clearly okay, this is a very bad place to be in.
Rather
Okay.
stealth. Just
Yeah.
the freeze don't move.
Yeah.
gotcha. So as the light machine gun is reloaded with
Yes, exactly.
Oh gosh.
no one sees you though. Somehow.
The smoke from the holes from the
Yeah.
laser blast fires,
Yep.
wafting through the
And
hallway.
from my desk stick.
And
I've
your
been
dad's-
smoking.
Yeah,
like
exactly.
crazy.
Okay,
Don't
great.
cough.
Speaking of which, Oomba. No, I'm sorry. Rin.
Well, I can use medicine on myself, right?
Yeah, I think I'll have to give you a setback die because that's a little harder to do.
Okay.
You have stim packs?
I do, I think. Let me double check.
So that can heal 5, basically. A stim pack, you just slam it in and it heals you up all right.
Right. Oh, maybe that was the other one. Maybe I don't have stim packs. Maybe I won't use medicine.
Okay, gotcha.
Don't tell me what to do.
I'm going to let you think about what you're doing, and I'm going to move over to
Okay.
Umba.
Okay. I would like. This guy's blocking the thing. He's loading right now. He's reloading.
He must be. He had to stop shooting for a
And
second. Just
Milt
the barrel
is
overheated.
standing there unseen by me or anybody, right in the middle of all this.
He's about to open fire again.
No one could see me.
Did Umba see you?
No.
No. So you don't even see Milt.
That's fine. Okay, I'm gonna try and shoot the guy again, or I was wondering if I could use like my street smarts on this situation to like look down the corridor and be like, this guy is posted up in the middle of this corridor like a goober.
Street
This
smarts.
is perfect
totally.
time for me to do this other thing that's totally
Yep.
going to undermine him.
Yes, totally. Street smarts. Yeah, go ahead and roll a check for that. Let's give it 3 purple. 2 purple and a black setback, we'll say.
2
Stressful
purple
situation.
and a black setback
Yeah.
for my streetwise, which is a yellow and 2 green. But I have street smarts, which means I remove a setback from streetwise checks.
There you go. There's a SETI
Dirty,
person.
dirty girl. Or guy. We don't know.
You don't know.
Dirty entity.
It doesn't
Dirty
matter.
entity.
Mother
You guys have
effer!
been failing like a champ.
What
this
is
whole game.
happening?
very close.
What are you talking about?
It's a failure with 4
Advantage?
advantage.
Wow.
Oh boy.
So you're streetwise. So this is you peering around the corner and looking for something?
So yeah, so like
Nothing.
what? Okay, I was looking for like some way around this, but can my advantage be
So
that
you know
instead
way
of
around
seeing
it.
anything around this, I see that the guy is hopped up and I understand
Yeah.
what he's on?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, he's wired out on Neutron Pixie.
Neutron
He
Pixie.
probably hasn't slept in like 3 or 4 days. It's just massive like amphetamine dosage.
Ooh.
But paranoia as well.
Yeah. I'm gonna turn to her and be like, it's that Neutron Pixie that's sweeping through the underground. You
Yeah.
know all about that, right?
You know that I do. Oh, yeah. I do now.
Just keep winking. Okay, great.
And there's just a series of weird winks back and forth.
I will also say you spot for that advantage, since that was a lot of advantage. Yeah, what else would you? So you don't notice anything about the position around it. There are some air ducts that seem to go up through the tight. It'd be a tight squeeze, but they seem to run down towards like that computer processing room.
Okie dokie.
Yeah, I don't know. Whatever you want to do with that. Back to the top.
Well, hold on. No, I held my action.
Oh, you held it. That's right. Thank you.
So then, if we know that they're on Neutron Pixie, and I would know all about that because of skullduggery,
Okay.
and my knowledge of the underground. What would I know of like side effects that this would have other than paranoia, like maybe sensitivity to light or sound or
Yeah.
anything like that?
Yeah.
Weakness to ice attacks.
Right.
Yeah, he's weak to ice attack.
Yeah.
Not necrotic damage.
My only weakness. No.
That's the end of the big sleep.
I curse you with 1,000 hexes.
It's like the end of Casablanca.
Yeah.
A worry to 2 people vulnerable to necrotic damage ain't worth a hill of beans in this world.
Yeah. I will say that there's a problem with. Let's see here. So we've established he has restricted pupils. Yeah, paranoia certainly, and yeah, we'll say that he has.
I mean, I guess if he's shooting a gun, probably not sensitive
I was
to
going to say
sound.
light and sound would be too much. Motion blindness.
Motion blindness.
Yeah.
What
It
does-
explains why I'm able to stealth
That-
through the corridor.
As he just like,
His pupils are like totally constricted, and you can see they're kind of like
His eyes are
spasming
sort
slightly.
of, the eyeballs are sort of jittering.
Jittering. He's got the jittery eyes. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, that explains why he's just
Jitters.
shooting randomly down the hall and shot his own friend.
Yeah, he's not really seen. He's just a little screwed up right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
It's
so
a
I
lot
don't-
of eyes.
So that doesn't necessarily help me. Can I use a perception check to check the room, specifically like the walls and the ceiling around him, to see if there's anything I could possibly shoot that would like maybe land on him?
Yeah. There's probably some.
Like a chandelier?
Hey.
By
This
the way,
fancy hallway has some chandeliers.
Nightsteed donates to give you 5 hit points back.
Oh, Nightsteed! The true gentleman.
Talking about the Nightsteed.
Yeah.
And a reroll for Rin.
Hey!
Oh.
You chose well.
Thank you.
She needs the help.
I
Okay.
do need it.
Corridor. What's in there? Yeah, quick perception check.
Yeah, okay.
Boom!
You're gonna have to roll
A lot of
5
that.
purple.
Okay.
No, you're gonna have to roll a.
Give me all of
Give me 2 purple and a black setback because that smoke's still clearing.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Doesn't matter.
Killed it.
Oh,
Slayed it.
Huge success.
You do have a threat though.
Huge success.
We do
Okay.
have a one
Yeah.
threat, right?
Yeah.
That room back there must use a lot of power because there's like power conduits that are like running along either side, including right back behind him on the walls, going
Okay.
into the comm room. Or
I bet
whatever
those
that
are
is.
pretty heavy.
Yeah, and they're probably high voltage and stuff like that too.
Okay, so if I shot one of them,
Hard to say. You only made a perception check, but it would probably not be good
okay.
for someone somehow.
All right. Someone, somehow, this will damage somebody.
Okay.
All right, so now I know
So that was
about
probably your
things.
turn?
Yeah. But I'm also staying very still.
Are you out in the corridor?
I mean, I don't know how
I guess you
far
were
around the
peeking out.
corner I made it, so.
And he doesn't see you.
Oh, okay, you know
No.
what? I'm not around the corner. Compact. Around
Ah.
the corner.
Oh, hey.
What's going on over
You
here?
little spy,
Behind
you.
this corner.
Very spyish. Okay, so he finishes loading up the barrel, and his fingers are on the trigger, and his like eye stalks are like twitching around as he's like looking for where to go.
That's creepy.
But he does not seem to see you yet, but his eyes keep twitching right past you, and that smoke finally like slightly is just slightly wafted out of the way. And you guys see Milt standing right in the middle of the corner.
Milt!
Until the end of what? Until your next turn? You're
Yeah,
okay.
come on.
You know, so the cloud.
Enemy shouldn't be like, I rolled a stealth check, then they see you. Like,
It's the end of his turn. So
okay, fair enough.
he doesn't get to see you on his
I'm
turn.
up against the wall like this, basically. Like,
I'm just one of the statues that's
yeah,
against the
exactly.
wall.
What's
Yes, the chandeliers and the statues.
no,
were
I'm
tapestries.
mimicking
Yeah.
I'm mimicking like the idol. So I just look like more religious
I think I established there
imagery.
were tapestries. So
Yeah,
are
okay.
you behind a tapestry? There's just
I
like
think I'm
a
in front of a
milk-shaped
tapestry, like
I am
Like-
part of the.
bulge. Yeah, there's like mandala with like divine figures like reaching down.
yeah,
doing, like,
and I'm just
yes. And it's very
It's
convincing.
amazing.
Yeah. it's very
Back
good.
out the little carpet fire is still burning. About another 9 guys are bearing down on you. Did I roll to shoot you again yet? Gosh, I better. I think it's back to my turn again. So there's one group
Yeah.
left.
Wait, okay, so there's one cluster of guys left?
Yeah.
Okay. Really? You're not scared at all? You're not feeling like you want to, I don't know, kind of get out of here or run from the mighty buff Wham-Lam? I
They
mean,
seem to be
pretty scary.
out of their heads on that. Neutron Pixie's really giving them madness.
Oh, boy.
So that was
Sometimes
this
it
is why
hurts
you
to
don't
do
do
my
drugs.
job.
9 points of damage,
9 points? Okay. All right.
pinging you down.
All right, it's starting to hurt a little bit. It's getting through, you know, I'm not going to lie.
Is it just continual laser?
I'm down at 15, Mr. Isaiah. Isaiah needs his own, he needs his own emote, by the way. Anytime we reference Isaiah. Although we got to get David an emote first. Anyway,
I don't have an emote
guys,
either.
we are so
either.
close. Ladies and gentlemen,
So unfair.
if I may break character, we're like almost to 100 subs. We are so close. We're like 13 away from 100 subs.
That could be you.
So it could be you could be our 100th
Or
sub.
you. Or you.
And you get a pick whether it's Isaiah or David who gets the next emote. Or Tulane,
I mean, come on.
who's practically on every show.
Yeah, that's very true.
No.
All right.
But
But
bringing
not
it back
me.
into the Star Wars.
Sorry. Anyway, back in.
Not me,
Oh,
though.
no, it hurts.
No, you are. Yeah, you're kind of. They just keep nailing you, and it's barely getting through, but it is starting to hurt.
Yeah,
Hits you
yeah.
off a little bit. Clunk, 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 clunk. Coming charging around the corner, an additional 9+.
Are they coming
guys.
from the same corridor that is being?
Opposite? There's like 2 corridors that lead into
Oh.
this room. Not the one they're coming through. They come just kind of skidding around the corner into view. And they
Someone should have shut that
Damn
door.
it.
yeah. Back to your turn.
All right.
This
So-
is
There's the one guy who's praying profusely to this sculpture. So they probably
stab him through the
the
head.
first few of them have entered the room.
But
Okay.
David, isn't he with like all those cops who came to back up? Why aren't they shooting at him?
They're shooting too. This is happening abstract.
They're just not
They're just
hitting
really
anything.
bad.
You
There's
know,
stormtroopers.
They're technically
One of-
stormtroopers, so they can't hit
They
any
can't
of
hit
them.
very
Okay.
stormtrooper.
They didn't
One
take
of them
training
is dirt.
seriously
Also,
like
it's
you.
been hard for
What?
them.
They
It's also
didn't
been
take
hard for
training
them to
seriously
shoot the
like
guys
they
you're
did.
engaged with.
Yeah.
In fact, most of the damage you're taking is probably from them.
Right,
Where they're
right.
like,
Crossfire.
all right, I'm going to shoot that guy, and then Wham Blam just like charges in and crushes his head, and the blaster bolt hits you in the
I
back.
already squeezed the trigger.
All right. So they are in confined quarters. I think it's time.
The first couple enter the room. They're kind of coming in double file, and you can see that there's more behind.
So it's time to
So good.
do my other my.
You're allowed to do that because they're your birthday cupcakes.
Yeah, it's my birthday cupcake.
He's picking at it. It's so cute.
I don't need the whole thing.
Yes, it is. It is Flambalam Slam time.
Yes.
So Flambalam is going to go retrieve the table that is sort of
Face down, you pick it up.
speckled with eyes and goo and teeth.
You pancake those guys with it.
Yes, I did. And it has like those strands, like I don't know what color Dan blood is. I'm guessing blue. So yeah, this sort of
It's a very Men in Black type moment.
Yeah. Oh.
And so with a table coated with the blood of their comrades, Flamboyant is going to forcibly close the door. And
So you run over to the
So-
control panel that hits the door
so
close
here,
button, and you go.
well, no, here's the door.
Corner of the table.
Here's the door. Here's the table. He's gonna go and slam the door
break
closed. Basically, barricade the door with this table.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
So
You
wait,
get-
you're closing like the auto door, and then barricading that with the table, or
No.
you're just making the table a
Using
door
the table to barricade the door to buy us a little.
to
time.
open. Yes,
Yeah.
gotcha.
I like it.
Makes sense. So you come charging in, you plow into these guys. Brute strength brawl check for me.
A brawl check. Not as good at brawl, but I'm still
Are you better at
pretty
melee?
good. I am better
I'll take
at
melee. It's
All right.
acceptable. That's arguably.
Oh, get whammed!
Wait a minute. Am I doing anything to set you back?
Get
no.
whammed!
No, in fact, I think it's a bold move, so I'm going to give you a boost.
Ooh,
All right.
a boost. Oh, you have one.
I got a little boost.
You know, on your
A
difficulty.
little boost.
So it is a bunch of dudes, double file, 4 purple.
4 perps. Okay.
Yeah, you're basically charging into a line of 8 or 10 guys, trying to
I
slam
need a
them
poke,
back.
please. We're gonna whip one of these.
Whip it.
Whip it.
Whip it, whip. Doop doop.
So aggressive.
You don't want anything?
No.
Oh, I mean, yeah, feel free.
You're gonna fail.
I mean, okay. Yeah.
I sense it. I sense it.
I know. Oh, flame.
No, you fail.
Oh my god!
I sensed it. It really works. You fail with 2 advantage. So you come charging in, and you fail to blockade the door with it. It's just. It's like
quite big
2 inches wider on either side than you thought it was.
I was, yeah, my measurement was a little bit off. I was like, oh boy. So yeah, just kind of like he's like inside the door.
And then there's just a line of like 8 dudes facing you down. Who are like, for a moment, we're like, oh, 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 and then you just
They just
stop
step
and drop
back
the
as
door.
the table goes boom.
Yeah, and they'll look at each other and look at their guns, and then they go.
Oh no! This one's gonna hurt.
You have 2 advantage though, so if something advantageous does happen.
Well, the table legs are sticking up, and there's a lot of table legs because it's a lot of table. So it is.
Yeah, it's one of those classic centipede tables. that-
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Very popular among the lower classes.
Yeah.
But
Been
it's
fashioned into
it's going to
spikes,
take some
as
time for them
tables
to navigate through the table legs without tripping. So
they're hating
while
it.
it's not blocking,
The table legs aren't even on the edge. They're just
Right.
randomly placed
sort of randomly
throughout
assorted
the whole table.
throughout the bottom.
Some of them are broken.
That's correct.
So
That's what kind of table it was.
It's artistic.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
People are always trying new things in carpentry these days.
but yeah,
They got it from Sci-Fi Kia.
but it's got like the braces are kind of broken too, so it's just sort of jagged ends sticking up. So it's going to take a little bit for them to maneuver over
Okay,
the top
it's
of
gonna
the
slow
table.
them down and
but
get
it's
into the
not
room.
blocking
Okay.
the entire doorway.
Flurries of laser bolts come flying out after you guys, but we cut back to the hallway.
Yeah.
Milt.
Milt.
So my stealth ends. So
You
basically,
guys see Milt.
so this guy basically is the guy behind the gun, right? He's still
Yeah.
there. He basically sees me appear out of nothing. I saw what you did.
Uh-oh.
I saw you murder your friend.
Mind freak.
You may not know that you feel it, but I feel inside you a deep sorrow. I know that you feel immeasurable guilt. I know what you feel in your heart.
Yeah, his eyes are going all
I
over.
just I step towards him. To the point where I just put my hand on his shoulder. There's only one way to relieve yourself.
No.
Take this plaster.
So you're walking.
Yes.
The length of the corridor, the 40
Yes.
feet or so.
Yeah.
Up to the still high.
Yes.
Laser.
Not
fully
showing any
loaded.
fear,
Okay.
but just letting it just be. Join your friend. That's the only way
God,
he'll know
this is dark.
What
that you
on
forgive him.
earth?
Oh my
What
god.
on earth roll is this?
Okay, so
Wow.
is this deception?
This I do think was in Casablanca.
This
Yeah.
With a coercion.
So it's an Oklahoma,
Coercion or
oddly enough.
deception?
One of the main themes. I
You're
believe.
trying to convince
Yay!
This guy who's
drugged out alien.
high out of his mind,
That's
kill
true.
himself.
just killed his friend, just saying, and clearly deeply religious to some creepy idol.
I know.
That he,
What's the skill check?
in order to
Possibly
Oh, like, yes.
seek forgiveness from his friend, he has to join him in the afterlife.
That makes sense to me.
Yeah, that
For him to
that
kill himself
tracks.
makes a lot of sense to me.
Poor Judd Fry. is
Okay.
dead.
And I just appeared out of nothing.
As far as he's
It's like,
concerned,
it's
yeah.
Yes.
like the religious tapestry. You've stepped out of the religious
I
tapestry.
just like there's mist, and then it's just like, oh, hello.
Yes, you stepped out of the religious
Oh,
tapestry,
yeah,
so
yeah,
you're like,
yeah, exactly,
I'm a
there we
figure
go.
from this
Yeah, and
tapestry.
he's
Yes.
already paranoid.
Exactly, that totally works.
Guys,
I would take leadership, or
Okay.
I would take coercion, or I would take negotiation.
Okay.
One of those three. I feel like
deception
default to the-
instead.
You like deception? It's not
Guys,
Just kidding.
the deception. is-
Negotiation. Okay, I'll do
deception
negotiation.
is lying.
I am lying.
You are lying. You're trying to deceive him. But
No.
you guys feel like deception would be a fair role here?
Just because I know he has 3 yellows in it. So.
I believe he
It's
has
four.
yellows, you know.
I mean, I feel like coming out of a religious tapestry, out of the clearing
Okay.
smoke.
Listen, if this
Okay,
fails,
to
it's going to be
some
real funny.
paranoid-
So
okay,
that,
Yeah.
paranoid guy.
But like, if he wasn't trying to kill himself,
We're
I'd
telling
say it was
stories here.
it was deception. But as soon as he's like, kill yourself.
Yes,
then
if it was anything but trying to talk him into killing himself, I feel like that's more like coercion or negotiation.
Okay.
Or even leadership. You're trying to lead him astray.
I'll do
But
negotiation.
if you were trying to stop short of that, I would.
It's
take
a
deception.
negotiation, a very dark negotiation.
Right?
Can I flip over one of the light side points? Because I'm
Absolutely.
definitely
Sure
using
can.
the light side
Well,
to do
I'm
this.
flipping it back over to upgrade your roll.
Okay, so what is my difficulty, David?
Oh, golly.
I love
My
this game.
favorite question.
Okay, so let's make it 4 purple.
Guys,
4
classic
purple?
Eminem is following us now.
Okay, so it's 3
Classic
purple, 1
M&M?
red then,
Classic
right?
3
Eminem.
purple, 1
Wow.
red. What do you have on your
Is it like
skill
old
pool?
Kanye?
It's going to be a total
Did you
of...
need the fourth purple?
No.
No.
Oh, we
I
upgraded
upgraded one.
Okay,
So it's going to be 2 yellow, 1 green versus 3 purple, 1 red. So it's
Take a boost die because it is audacious.
It is
I love it.
okay. Yeah, because literally I didn't step behind him. Notice so.
No, that's true. You know what? Yeah.
What?
I was gonna give you another boost.
No,
die,
give me
but I
another
can't-
boost then.
But why? Why would
because
I do that?
because you're my friend. It's your birthday, and I
putting
love you.
himself
Oh,
in
wow.
For
such-
his
terrible.
birthday,
That's
he
a
should give
terrible
you
reason for me to
gift.
give you a boost die.
Right?
Give him a second boost die because
Yay!
it is
okay.
insane,
Okay.
and it's perfectly in the vein of noir.
Okay. There we
Wow.
go. Yeah.
Is it though?
It's
Yeah.
not. It is not.
Okay, so that is
Oh dear.
a runaway success.
Did you even need that extra boost? You didn't.
Yeah, no, I didn't. But it is a total of 1 success, 2 advantage. I think, right, guys?
Yeah. That's it.
Okay, I'm not
That's
flubbing
That's your
you.
version of runaway success. Is
Okay,
one
so-
success.
So does he shakily take my like little holdout blaster and then just like
He just pushes it
God.
towards his central eye stalk, which starts retracting into his forehead.
Oh.
It's blinking.
That's so horrible.
I know I
can't-
find
I
this
can't-
so funny.
I can't take it that far. It's too awful. He takes the gun and he stands up and he goes off towards like around the corner. Like there's a supply closet that he opens the door. A mop falls out. Just takes it out of the way. Goes into the supply closet. Closes the door. And there's a long silence.
Oh.
Okay, who else is next?
And then I sit behind the gunnery chair.
The power. You might feel an appeal. You've seen these in your magazine.
Yeah, exactly. Lure him over here.
What's the sitch?
Right?
Rin. Guy
Fudgicle.
walked into the broom closet with
Because
the
what I
gun.
was just watching in my compact was crazy.
Yeah.
He sits down behind the gun, but the corridor is clear.
It's corridor.
corridor
It's
is
clear.
Magical.
Okay, but
Follow,
there's still a
Fudgical.
bunch of guys running.
And it's probably you're kind of removed
Flam-blam.
from that, so you don't quite know what Flam Blam's got himself into.
But I
You heard a big
hear I
thump.
probably hear stuff
Flam
down
bam.
that corridor probably.
You probably do. You do see, but now that you're not being shot to
takes
death
him.
anymore, there's a it looks like a little comm center set up. There's like where the furnace, all the different little electrical boxes, the fuse boxes and stuff. But then there seems to be hardwired into that a major piece of quasi-military comm equipment. This must be the jamming device. It's back there, just behind the nest.
Looks like I found the jammer. Okay, I'm gonna go up to the jammer.
You hear a laser bolt come from the closet.
Oh. Yeah.
Oof.
No one knows what that was. Could have been anything. You go to the jammer.
I'm like, ooh. All right, up to the jammer. Pull the bobby pin out of my hair. That's how I hack things.
I love it. Well,
Is
go
with
and
bobby
give me a
pins.
mechanics or computers check in this case, since you're physically there.
You literally have bobby pins in your hair.
I know.
Oh, nice.
So many.
I do like
So
it.
in character.
Because this hairstyle was too complicated for my abilities.
It looks neat.
That's good.
Can we get some
you.
quirks in the chat for
Thank
Kelsey's
you.
hair?
Yeah.
Look how cool that
Yeah.
looks.
Work it. Oh.
Quirks
Compliment
up.
me.
So you come in. There's this whole array of
Quirk
things.
at me. Did you say quirk at me?
Compliment me.
Oh,
but,
compliment.
but, you know,
Quirk at me is a
quirk
nice-
at
I
me
like
is
quirk at
great
me.
also.
Yeah, so many quirks.
Work at me, bro.
Yeah. Send me all the quirk. Work it.
Okay. So there's the
You want me to
whole
keep going?
thing going on. No, I'm ready. I'm ready for this roll. Oh, I need to
Okay.
give you a difficulty.
I mean, I guess if you wanna. Whatever.
Okay, so it's kind of a hardened upscale system. So do it 2 purple, 2 black setback.
It's not too complicated for my hairpin.
Nope.
2 purple and what?
2 black setback.
Okay. Hold on, I think I have some kind of ability. Some kind of ability.
You also notice, so yeah, look that up. There is, to the side of that, not part of the system, there's just some sort of comm box with a red light just blinking on it.
Okay.
Just pulsing. It's unmarked. It seems to be related to communication somehow. Just a pulsing red light.
Okay, so then question, because one of my abilities specifically removes a setback die from checks for breaking codes or decrypting communications. Does that apply
Take
in this
one,
case?
Yes,
Okay.
Yes, it does. Take one of those away.
He says so begrudgingly. Yes, that applies. All right.
The Kitsune Raven.
Kitsune!
That's Japanese for fox.
Ah!
The fox raven.
Domo arigato.
I like it.
Nice.
Was that,
Okay.
For
was
the
that like a
follow.
David Lynch voice? What was that?
That was my nerd voice.
Oh, okay.
Kitsune is fox in Japanese.
But it sounds like David Lynch.
My David Lynch voice is slightly different.
Oh, okay.
It's a little
All
more-
right, I got 1 success with 2 advantage.
Yes.
You stop the jammer, all of a sudden, I mean, if anyone was on their, I guess your comms will immediately jump to life and it's like, Repeat, where are you? Yeah, damn it, where are you?
They killed Mickey! They killed Mickey! Oh my god!
Yeah, shut up.
No one liked Mickey.
How many days after retire?
47. This one should count for
Too
5
much.
of them.
Mickey
Too
had
many.
46.
Farquaad, thanks for the bit.
Thank you for the bit.
Ooh, got a bit.
It's a birthday bit from Farquaad.
Birthday bit.
The bits must flow.
Yes.
Thank you, guys. Immediately your comm leaps to life and everything like that. I mean, you're too busy fighting for your life.
Yeah.
Great.
But Mikey's not too busy.
You have 2 advantage.
Yeah.
Because obviously nobody's helping.
You also happen to notice
Our own ways.
Well, none of the cops are helping.
just behind this machine gun nest. There, you didn't quite see it from before. There's kind of the conduits and stuff, and then there's like another utility supply cabinet there.
That doesn't have a suicide in it?
Only
It's a
one way to
different-
find out.
Is it a different closet?
It's a different closet. This is more like a utility, like an access hatchly, like into like
Right.
some sort of
Oh, okay.
further room. Yeah, and there are like lots of. It just looks like it's been used a lot recently. Unlike, there's like the scuff marks on the ground where it's been opened and closed a lot. You just get the sense that it's.
My intuition.
Yeah. There's something there.
All right.
Rin, very good. Over to Umba.
Okay, so the
Did we skip your
comms.
turn this time?
No, I blew it.
You blew it.
Oh, you blew it! Oh, you're gonna die, Flam Blam!
No, you won't.
The comms have left to life.
fine,
Our comms have left to life.
Comms are no longer being jammed.
They're no longer being jammed. The guys out there are crying for backup. Someone's answering, saying,
Yeah, you're
backup
getting.
from the war.
Yeah, absolutely. That's all happening.
Yeah.
Backup, backup. All right, we're coming. Backup.
Just cuts as one of those
Yep.
little like helmet droids going. Bark, 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 bark.
Yeah.
They're talking to each other. It's minions all of a sudden. Yeah, it sounds like finally the calls. All right, we'll get someone down there. Jesus Christ, if you guys made enough space, Jesus Christ, if you guys made enough,
Space Jesus.
if you guys made a mess, I gotta clean up, bust you down into the custodial district as hard as fast as you ever seen it coming.
Well, that's fine. I've only got 7 days till retirement. I can watch brooms till I get out of here onto my moon where I'm drinking. Listen.
You're talking to the comm, back to the police chief?
No.
You're talking to your friends.
No.
Friends.
I say a lot of things with that, not into my comm to the police chief. Like I'm like, oh, shut up, you big old bottle of poop.
And then you hit the
Whoa! I'm turning one over for that.
Dare you?
Bottle of poop.
If someone legit said that to me when like on the phone, like that would shut me up. Like I mean,
bottle of poop.
be like,
dare
oh,
you?
okay.
A strong image. But then you hit like the receiver button on it and you go, yes, chief.
Yeah.
Okay.
After I
Yeah.
insult him, but no, but so basically that tells me that we've accomplished our objective here, which is to unjam the stuff. I don't see the crap that she sees, and she does not communicate to me.
Do you communicate that to her?
Because we've got our little comm.
You're standing right next to each
Thanks.
other, essentially.
I'm standing at the one end of the
I'm like-
hall.
Yeah. Yeah. You guys pass this into
because I did say that Flam was my partner.
Oh, Flam is your partner, yes.
So if I see this is under control, I might be like, what's Flam? Oh, Flam, where's Flam? I'm gonna
Yeah.
go check on Flam.
He's
He's always
probably
getting himself into trouble.
So you head back through
He's
the...
such a big ball of poop.
That's your catchphrase.
Discovered it at the end. We gotta use it a lot now.
I love it.
So the rest of the cops are like extricating themselves and getting like, now that most of the guys are shut down, no, they would see that a ton of dudes. Okay, so people are still firing wildly
Okay.
into this corridor as more and more of these cultists come pouring through, and then slowing down as they reach this table on the ground and trying to skirt around it.
So basically, I think that I hear the firing. I see that this is
You come
solved.
back
I'm
into
gonna
the
turn
room and you see
around
that situation.
and I'm gonna mosey quickly back into the room. And like check all my corners. And come out and be like, Flam, hey Flam, you out here? You need some help, Flam? Flam, you need
You
anything?
hear your partner.
I'm in a little bit of trouble. I'm about to die, but whatever.
I'm coming, Flam.
What do you do?
I'm coming to save you, ball of poop.
Really unnecessary, kind of hurtful.
So you could take
So I'm
some.
just gonna go back out to where the main fight is, see where Flam is, and that he's in trouble, and
Oh, yeah.
then I'm gonna fire on whoever's hurting Flam.
Start shooting wildly into that corridor. Great. Make ranged light with your blaster pistol there.
Yeah.
Difficulty is just going to be 2 purple if you go firing at them. In fact, and take an advantage because they're kind of slowed down and our boost die is slowed down by this table and stuff.
Okay, I need a setback because of my riot gear. And I need a
all
yellow
been
and 2 green.
Yeah.
Well, I haven't been doing any agility skills. It's all about that strength.
Yeah. You brute.
Nice.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, that's
good.
3 successes. I don't have the stats for that regular blaster, but I
I
figured
think
you
it
do.
does. I have it right here. Blaster, 6 points of damage. Do 9 points of damage, which means 2 headshots.
Oh yeah.
That's don't stick your arms out. That's not how I do. I come around the corner real quick.
The recoil's gonna break your nose.
It's up to the side.
Blaster pistol, or did you have a rifle? You had
Blaster
a rifle.
pistol.
There's no
I had the
recoil
rifle,
on
but
a
I'm using
blaster.
blaster pistol.
Isn't there?
No, it just goes doo doo doo. It's laser. It's shooting light.
Yeah, old man
where
Han
does-
Solo grabbed Chewbacca's bowcaster.
Yeah.
Which I always thought, if anything has recoil, was that. Remember? And he's just like, pew, pew, pew. He's like, I like this. Pew, pew. Remember that scene? I hated that scene. Go on. I hated
But I
that scene.
just come around the corner. Boop, boop.
Yeah, 2 headshots, 2 people right
That
next to
thumbs
you.
forward, though.
Alright.
That's good form.
Well, listen, I'm well trained. I've been on the force a long time. 47 days away from retirement. I know how to shoot a band.
You're not going to make mistakes.
I know how to shoot one of these balls of poop.
They go
Catchphrase.
they go falling down around you.
Bottle of
So
rope.
we're gonna call that. 2
By the way,
groups
like my
of
cigarette
4.
is like this while I shoot.
Can
Yes.
that be what your bar is called? The bottle of poop?
The bottle of poop.
Oh yeah.
It's a clever
darn.
name for my bar.
I thought I got
Yeah.
lucky
I
there
might
for
buy a
second.
bar now.
Got
You've
it.
inspired me.
Okay, so
Like your destiny
7
is
points of
falling into
damage
place.
Oh boy.
is your shot from one side.
This is the bottle of poop on mustard bar. No.
That one tickled a little bit. I'm down to 14, boys. Yeah, that one's gonna hurt a lot though.
There's only a little more. And then 8 points of damage.
Okay.
And does that crit you? Yes, it does.
Ooh.
8 points of damage, and then this one sneaks through. Do you have a 2d10 you can roll for me?
I do not, but there are some in this container over here.
To the chest.
Oh boy, what's happening?
Nothing. You're fine.
Nothing, don't
You're
worry.
fine.
Darkness.
Keep going.
You're doing a great job, buddy.
Okay. Did I win? Did we kill the bad guys?
You're always a winner
I get
in my book.
minus 10 to this
Roll it up.
because I'm a tough hombre.
Flam, flam.
Sorry, I'm a durable hombre.
Thank you.
Don't be a ball of poop.
Hey, look at that!
A 3.
3.
Minor Nick.
Yes.
You suffer. You take 1 strain
Oh my gosh.
as you're just starting to get warm. Underneath all of this riot gear, as blaster bolts continue to just sink into. You've taken enough damage that would
insane
kill
amount.
these guys.
Oh.
Yes.
Everyone else in your group put
Flat out.
together. Your strain's down to 5, though, huh?
I'm down to 5 straight.
So you really are starting to get pretty hot there.
Yeah. The blaster bolts are warming up my armor.
And did you take I told you took 9?
Yes.
9 damage.
That last one was, I think, 8.
8, okay.
Yeah. So I'm down to 12.
That's insane. You could
Probably,
do this
yeah.
for like 10 more rounds. Just single-handedly march through and just start. Well, these guys need heavier weaponry.
He is
Yeah.
probably getting some throat sweat though.
Yes, it's dripping down my throat.
Gross.
Yeah.
It's glistening.
Gross. Gross.
My throat's screwed.
Yeah.
Glistens in the
All the
sun.
Gants are all like close into you in this close combat are like,
Right?
Oh.
Shake it.
Oh no.
yeah. But it's all CG we established, right?
Yeah.
Horrifying.
Everything is CG.
Great.
Very, very poorly
If that
written.
were practical,
Some
I
real
would have
over
a
the top
problem.
people going,
Andy
oh!
Serkis had to mocap that. It was terrible.
Yes.
Or Ahmed Best or somebody. They got somebody in to do you. Okay, great. So back to you guys. And I went, it's back to you, sir.
Yeah.
Thrashing these guys.
Get them, Flynn.
Batter up! That's a reference to
Some sort of sport they used
to
to
some
play.
yes, where they batter people
Bat ball.
into submission
Yep.
with a large stick.
Exactly.
I was a big fan in my childhood. They played it back on my home planet.
Melee check. Just you're
Yep.
real close to him right now, so I'm actually gonna make this one purple.
Ooh!
Surrounded by guys.
Ooh! All right. And what the heck? Why not? Boom! Kaboom! Feel my thunder. Feel my thunder, brother. All right. Brother!
At one point, I want you to like just rip your riot gear off,
Yes.
just like Hulk Hogan style.
I don't need armor.
2 advantage.
Success and 2 advantage.
Great. You just cut through another 2.
Yeah.
No problem.
Cutting them down like chaff.
Our Oomba comes up around the corner to support you, and between the two of you guys, I think you managed to destroy and disperse these fools.
That's right.
They really do go
I'm
right
still
now.
enjoying the gun.
Yeah.
No one look at me.
Cutting you say to Rin, who's just like right there.
I'm like,
Not.
why would I?
So I think just the two of you are back by this other place.
Yeah.
The comms seem to be working. The both of you notice that there's this one closed or even semi-closed door. There seems to be an additional room behind it.
Do you see what I see?
Behind it.
Of course.
Is your curiosity piqued?
I sense what you're thinking, and it is identical to what I'm thinking.
Shall
I think.
we check it out?
Oh, yes, the door. Yes, okay. Certainly.
What did you have on your mind?
Uh-oh.
You know what, Milt? Don't tell me. Let's just go.
I think
He
Milt
strokes this giant
might
gun.
like a MILF, is what I'm thinking.
I'm
No.
33.
Milt, though. So Milt's not a MILF. He's a...
What?
A filth?
Did you say MILF?
You
I said Milt might like a MILF.
Yeah.
Mike like
Wait,
a
why is
there
it
we go.
filth a thing? Come on.
Yeah. There's... I'm not going to get into it.
Mandalorian I'd like to fly with.
That's what it means. That's what it means. You're all balls of poop.
Who's opening the door between the two of you guys?
The whole stinking world's full of
Milt, be a gentleman and get the door.
Very well. I knew you would ask me to do that. So do I need to roll anything? to
No,
open
no,
this
this
door?
is just to get
Yes,
a sense of
roll
how
a-
this thing's
roll
nervous.
a
Or
gentleman
suicide.
check.
Yeah, we're having a fun game, right? Give me a door opening roll.
Yeah.
Oh, you failed.
So fun.
Guess you can't get through.
That's
Game over.
Second edition
Embarrassing.
D&D.
Yeah, seriously. You're opening the door how? It doesn't open that way. How
Right?
else?
All
Bend
right.
bars, lift gates. Oh, 5% chance? Good luck.
All right, so I open the door, and what do we see?
Okay, so it's rusty. It resists you as you push it in, and behind that is a smallish concrete room, just bare floor, bare walls, bare ceiling. Probably one naked incandescent bulb hanging from the ceiling, and garbage piled in the corners. And you know how concrete will get those like weird like reddish rust stains down it and stuff like that when it's like, and there's like probably like the one metal drainage grate hole in the floor. And laying unconscious, or prone at least, on the floor, halfway back against the room, a mostly empty bottle of water next to her is a young girl. Blonde hair, wearing a simple white smock, unconscious on the ground. It looks like there's a shackle around her rear ankle.
Her rear ankle?
Mm-hmm.
She has multiple ankles?
She's a centaur?
She's
Right ankle.
She's a centaur.
She's a centaur. Dang it. We're going to simple
That's
way
what you
shit.
guys see as you enter. And then she like weakly raises her head as she sees someone come in, and she seems to be very exhausted, injured. Maybe hard to put an age on her, 12 or 13, seemingly humanoid.
Well,
My heart swells with empathy for this poor, wretched creature.
can I make a perception check to see if there's any sort of traps or triggers or alarms or anything around her?
Yeah, sure. And you're not in a rush or anything like that? Just one purple. It's a pretty bare room.
Okay. Thank you. Well.
Failure with some advantage.
Failure with a bunch of advantage.
No, so no.
You have a reroll.
You don't get this.
Yeah, that's
yeah.
stupid.
I just told you something.
No, you won't.
Success with one advantage.
Yep.
Yeah, boy.
Okay. The
better
room does
than
no.
the
The room
other
doesn't seem to be trapped. If there's any defense, it was probably that.
It was
The machine gun.
all of the dudes that we just murdered. Is that what you're saying?
So what would you notice about that? Like some like semi-empty bottle of water, some
Do I
cheap
recognize her
empty
face?
food packets and stuff like that, like just stuff you'd buy at like a convenience store. Like that, it looks like she probably was feeding off of or eating. Recognize her face.
Like, have we seen in
You have to get pretty close to her to kind of.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
No.
I'm slowly approaching.
Yeah, no, you don't recognize her face. It's not anyone you've recognized
Haven't seen
before.
in like missing persons reports or anything for this girl within the system.
No, probably not.
Okay.
Probably not.
May I try and take her shackles off?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, so I approach her. It's like, I sense that she's in great distress. Don't worry,
Oh, do you?
Shackle comes
it's
off.
overwhelming.
Shackle comes off. Her like ankle's bruised where it's
Yeah.
been. She kind of shirks back slightly, like in fear, unsure of what you guys are doing so close to her. Weakly, and the shackle comes off. Her face relaxes a little bit, and then her eyes widen. You can see they're like very green, like emerald green. So they look at you, and you're obviously injured. I think you probably. How would you be visibly
This
injured?
all looks good though.
That all looks good.
On point. It's lit.
Am I using that right?
I don't know. What are the kids saying these days?
She looks at you, and you can see fear in her eyes. She doesn't say anything.
She's afraid of me?
She seems to be afraid of both of you guys, uncertain what's going on.
It's okay. We're the police. That's always comforting.
We mean you no harm. Can I roll a deception check?
Knife behind your back.
Just take this gun. And then
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So your shackle's free. She's laying there on the ground. You guys are cleaning up the dudes over there. No problem.
Yeah. I had I caught something out of the corner of my eye. This statue, idol type thing.
Yeah.
It seemed to be studded with some sort of precious gems of some type.
Yeah.
What?
Semi-precious. Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna have a go have a look a gander at that little thing and
Have a look-see?
have a look see and maybe pop a couple of those into my pocket. I don't know.
That's what you're going to say in your mouth.
I'm just gonna pop a couple of them in my pocket.
Okay.
Maybe store a couple in my ball sack neck.
Yeah.
No check necessary for you. You
Okay.
Hooks.
Just rip
Yeah.
them right out.
But I'm doing it kind of on the sly.
If he's doing that, I'm gonna go up next to him and like nudge him and like clear my throat.
It's evidence.
No. You think that my bar on the moon's gonna be free?
As you guys do that, you're starting to get calm chatter coming in and going. Yep, this is we need a roll for a voice for this guy actually. As an upper echelon member of the Empire. Perfect. Comes.
Great.
He's a guy who's been ever since the Imperial control's gone over. This is like
I hope this goes well.
All the
the FBI equivalent.
Ooh.
Oh, what's that?
Jimmy Durante.
Ah, that's perfect.
This is Officer Durante of the ISS. Now, I don't want none of yous. Anybody who's in there right now in the building, we're coming quick. I want all hands to leave at once. There might be we got a reason to think there might be a bioweapon on site. Too dangerous for yous to get your hands on. All officers, vacate the premise at once.
As he does.
Can we respond?
Yeah, if you'd like to, if you're on the comm.
No.
All right.
Two-way comms here.
No.
You guys, so that you guys get that. It's a little more crackly in the room where you guys are in, but you hear all that on your comm.
I juiced it up pretty good.
The girl's, and the girl's laying down there, like,
Okay,
still
so
looking up at you guys, and then seems really terrified when she hears that voice coming through the comm.
But what was her reaction when I said we were the police?
That did seem to go over her head. She seemed to have a strong. Also, you guys don't look like police. You're an independent contractor, and you're dressed like a housewife.
That's true.
So
That's fair. She doesn't believe us. I get it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No real reaction to that.
Okay.
So I just reached out and just like, don't worry, we're gonna make sure that everything. I'm gonna call them. I think they wanna hurt this young girl. I can't stand for it.
Do you touch her when you did that?
Yes, I give her a light tap.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I think as you do your light tap, as you're putting your finger on the comm,
Yeah.
you almost feel, both of you almost feel like an electric thrill in the air. And
Oh my God, it's real! It's really happening! I have these powers!
Milt,
I mean, did you?
calm down.
I allowed you to feel that.
Well, thank you, but still calm down.
Sorry.
she glances sharply up at, you're probably on her, up at you, and for a moment you swear that you see grass sprout from the concrete floor, almost as if following her invisible gaze across the floor towards you, towards your feet, and you see grass kind of blossom up around your feet and ankles, and then both of you for a moment are not in that room anymore. You are in a big green field, and there's a blue sky, and green trees around on the horizon, and this field of grass, and this girl there, and she has luminous white wings.
Yes. I'm doing all of this.
And her eyes make contact with your eyes, these green eyes, and you just sense this pain and hurt and fear and a need for help behind that.
Well,
And then all of a sudden you're back in the room, and her eyes are fixed right on your eyes, Rin. And you have this feeling as if wings have unclosed around you for a moment, this nebulous feeling of, and all your wounds are healed. Actually, let me see. I need some force die.
Oh, yeah,
Can I
here.
have 3?
2 and...
oh, there it is.
1, 2, 3.
Wow.
What?
All your wounds and strain are healed.
What?
Milt, you're also involved. That wounds and strain all healed as you guys, both of you feel as if a gentle caressing of wings
It's a
opening
ball of
around
poop
you.
out here. Why'd I come help you?
You don't know what that is. You've never felt anything like that in your
Ball of
life.
poop.
Yeah.
But if you had any experience with the Force before, it was like an intense feeling of.
Are you familiar with the concept of a force sensitive?
Am I? I mean, yes, I exist in this world. Milt.
Whoa!
I think I may have just had my own awakening.
You're convinced you did that.
This is quite the conundrum. What is your opinion on force sensitives? They're very.
The Force is in the world that we live in is like a big no-no, right?
Right. It's kind of this weird line that the Empire walks. So the official line to everybody is Jedi, first of all, didn't exist. Crazy old fairy tale. Second of all, it's good that we killed them all. That if they did exist, it would be good that they were probably bastards who wanted to control the galaxy and rule our minds.
They
and
were
they're
tyrants.
not to be trusted, and they could screw with your minds. So those stories about how bad they were was really bad. So it's this kind of weird message. You guys, the more official line you guys get is that there are these deviants out there, and it's possible Jedis were not real, but there is this thing anyway. They are supposed to be reported to the Imperial authorities.
Well, that's why I'm asking. It's I don't think our higher-ups would be very pleased if they knew we were having this encounter.
Absolutely, they would not be. We have to keep this contained immediately.
Your fingers
Should
on
we
the
not
palm.
tell them?
Oh no, we have to tell them. This could be so dangerous, Milt.
All right, I'm glad that we both see eye to eye then.
Your long-range comm is, of course, off, but the short-range comm that just these two have in their ears pick that up,
Oh,
especially
really?
because especially because you guys
Because
just
we've been
walked-
out here like I've been like cursing. I've been like you ball of poop to the
We
guy who
hear
just
you
told us to
every
leave.
time.
They turned that out automatically. You guys actually probably came walking around the corner to see what was holding them. So
All right.
you guys just show up. Just so
We
you
just
guys
show
are
up?
somewhat privy to the events that just happened.
Ooh,
But also, let's try and grab this gun on the cell.
the one now.
The machine gun thing we passed. Let's
Oh.
try to grab that.
Yeah.
You're a big, strong guy. You can take it.
Yeah, that's not a bad
Oh my
idea.
God, you could take
Impound
that
that.
gun. you have to be,
yeah.
you have to be very strong to carry that. You have to have a brawn of at least 4.
Guess who's got a brawn of 4? All right.
So for you,
This
that's
guy.
like how the way you weld the rifle. He just comes around the corner with the small anti-artillery one.
that's
all right.
amazing.
I hope this fits in the car.
The officers are starting to like you guys are just picking up the other short-range comm chatter of like, you better bring medical backup, Mike, or possibly Mickey is not looking very good.
He's dead! Oh my God, he's dead! What did you monsters do to him?
Yeah. Don't worry. Everyone evacuate the premises immediately. We are arriving. And in fact, you guys can even hear the sound of encroaching, like what I call ISB special elite. It's like the SWAT is coming down. It's like the feds are showing up. You're just picking up that chatter. You're getting all the like, cleared for landing. God, it looks like they got shot up here pretty good. There's like, you know, this is going to land, and those doors are going to open up, and it'll probably be a contingent of actual stormtroopers who always going to show up, and then probably a couple guys dressed like, you know, space Nazis, wearing the like the little hats,
Oh,
suits
yeah.
and stuff like that coming out. Not like cops, not cops. These are off-world agents.
So what, do you see them coming in?
You're just picking up chatter. This is just as cops, you know that this is standard protocol is going to come up, and you guys have to make a decision pretty quickly about.
No, but do I see these
These
two?
Yeah.
Us two.
You guys, I don't know. So you're all part of a squad.
Flam!
You hear them coming down. If you want to do something before they show up, you have a chance to do that.
I want to yell out to them. Flam Z! It's like... I just take a moment, and I look at the young girl, and then I look at Ren, and then I'm just like... I can't let you take her. I can't let these animals take her. She's awakened me to the powers of the Force.
Milt, I think you're beside yourself. We've had a
No.
very exciting
I'm taking her to the Rebel Alliance. It's her destiny. Who's with me?
Who's
Who's with me?
Are we in the room?
Yes, I'm yelling to you.
Yeah.
Help!
So I think. So are you staying in the room? Is she still on the ground? This girl?
Yes, I'm like shielding her
Okay.
From who?
from the incoming troops, and
they're
this
not-
one who said
okay.
that she wanted to take her
Yeah.
to the
So
Empire.
you guys see this very striking scene as you come around the corner. So it's this little door that's open, this concrete room. Just to make sure we're all clear. So it's like there's a couple corridors. You're maybe 100 feet away from that main room. But just outside that main room, ships are beginning to set down that are going to dispatch Imperial troops. Your own cops are probably outside starting to get medical treatment. There are some dead bodies in this corridor, a heavy weapons installation, some access air ducts and stuff like that going off the sides, and then this concrete box of a room lit by a naked light bulb. A girl lying in rubbish, pretty much passed out.
Don't let these monsters take her. I know what they do to people they think are like this.
And standing right in front of him is Rin, who has a very neutral look on her face, and you're not quite sure what she's thinking.
What?
That's what you're
What's
gonna
going on in here? They're telling us we gotta get out. Let's go.
I
I
say,
don't want to deal with these
That's
career
not-
I
jackasses.
believe we found the weapon that everyone is very concerned
We've got
about.
it. Flam's carrying it.
No, no,
Oh,
no.
did you grab the gun?
yeah, oh yeah, I got it under my arm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, this is gonna be fun.
Just like a string of like energy capsule ammo things, just like the belt of ammo is just trailing on the ground behind you. Yeah.
I don't know. I don't got a good feeling about this, but I think maybe we take this broad with us.
To the
Just take it with us.
authorities.
Well, yeah, bring it back to the precinct or something. But I don't trust these goombas.
I will
flying in
not
here.
let you do that.
Dude.
Over my dead body will I let
What?
you take this girl.
Well, we gotta get out of here
Gotta
and go this
leave.
place.
Come on, let's get her. You can get her in the squad car and decide then.
I mean, unless you want to stand there like that while the stormtroopers come rushing in, that's your choice.
I am retiring in 47 days. The last thing I want is a run-in with any of these Imperial... Aw, dang it. He's already here.
Says Jimmy Durante as he strides into the prayer room.
I ain't seen carnage like this since the days of my youth. God, I miss him.
He says, sniffing his big old nose as he walks around.
Wait, what has he not seen since his youth?
Carnage like
Carnage.
this.
Okay.
Carnage.
Carnage.
Stay back.
I whisper under my breath, you big ball of punch.
Looks like we're missing a couple of our cups.
Don't let me use my powers.
So this is not even coming around the corner yet. This is you just hear, okay.
We
so
hear
this is
him
cutting
coming
to a different
down.
scene.
Oh, okay.
Oh, he's outside?
He's not with
Stormtroopers,
us.
some stormtroopers entering. They're in that basically the prayer room with all the dead bodies now of like the 24 men that you've killed and the slaughtered men in the alleyway.
And Mickey.
I can use my powers to get her out of there safely. Who's with me?
You said that they had some sort of heavy weapon installation in there. Gosh, I guess your friends may have gotten shot to death.
Wait, who is he talking to? How does he know there was a heavy weapon?
He's
installation?
monologuing.
You're picking up on all of this.
Okay.
These are good questions.
The weapon is me.
The weapon is the girl. She's
And the girl,
dangerous,
probably. But she is. But I.
You hear Jimmy giving some instructions.
I want you to take 4 of your men.
He says to a stormtrooper like in the helmet.
Take 4 of your men. I want you to go down that corridor over there. Be very careful. You're looking for the girl.
She's like me. We have to get her safe.
Can I roll a perception
We're
check?
trying to.
To see if is there any other way out of here except the way we came in? There were air ducts.
There are air ducts.
I'm
Like the kind of ducks that fly in the air.
They were exactly those kinds of ducks. Did the air ducts go any place else other than...
You couldn't tell that immediately from where you are. Usually they run throughout the building. Or to some other location in the building.
Well, either way, we got to get moving here.
We gotta... I agree.
Chonk, chonk.
It's time
You're all
to
with
get
me then.
someplace.
So you guys know
Fine.
standard
Except for
procedure,
you.
Standard procedure would be for
Milt. You've
These
gone
guys are
mad, Milt. You've gone mad with your new power.
don't make me melt your brain. The girl is unconscious.
My wings will envelop you.
Wait, she's unconscious now?
Or
This
extremely,
girl is
extremely
incredibly unuseful.
weak. Extremely weak. Yes. Well, you don't know what.
She didn't...
You didn't see
Oh,
what
you
I
do
saw.
see. You do see that these two guys are in the pink of health.
Hey,
Hey,
I got a
I
new,
saw you get shot
a new
up.
rose to my cheek.
what happened to you guys? I'm really straining.
So I want to go
I'm
around.
actually not that bad, actually, now that I look at it.
I want to go around and see what each of you
actually
guys
did really well.
are going to do in this particular situation here, because you're talking it out. Talk it out more if you need to at the table. But let's start with the 2 outsiders who just came in. Yeah, we'll start with Zed. What would you be trying to get them to do in the scene?
All right.
Now, if you wanted to not get in any trouble with ostensibly your outranking guy, you'd go here and give this person, you'd be like, we found somebody. That would be the by the books thing. If you want to try and sneak out, you could make some sort of distraction, or you could try and get through air ducts or do something like that. You could shoot your way out. Trying to think of other options.
Right.
Yeah,
There's
give 'em
not
the
a lot of
flam
options.
You
Is
do have your
much-
cruiser is still outside.
But there's a whole bunch of stormtroopers between us and it, right?
Not a ton. He brought maybe 4 or 6 with him, something like that. Just a small, it's like a SWAT vehicle. You're not going to fit 100 or anything like that. There's maybe 6 of them.
We just came in, saw a passed out girl on the floor, see that these two appear to be healthier.
Yeah, something obviously happened in this room. There's like
we
even
don't know
weird
what.
aura. No.
One of them saying, let's save this girl. The other one saying,
She's dangerous. We
She's
have to
dangerous.
report this.
And Mild is talking about force sensitivity and
And-
powers and stuff. Flam.
Well,
Or I don't know if this is a good way to do it or not, but
yeah.
you guys need to reach some sort of we can probably get a little more action out here before we gotta wrap it up.
We better get out. We better get her out of here.
The stormtroopers, I guess, come around the corner as you guys are still deciding.
Where can we take her?
To the car and get out of here.
Where to? They'll
Air ducts. There's
find
air
us.
ducts. There's
I
air
don't know.
ducts.
Two stormtroopers, I guess, come around the corner and go,
Holy cow, they're still alive, sir.
Hey, we found the weapon.
They found the weapon, sir.
Yeah, here I found it. And I give him the. I give the gun to
Oh,
him.
they step back. Don't you know that's a that's a bioweapon?
What?
What?
Well, you better get it out of here, for God's sake!
they both back up. One of them,
Clear the building. Let's go.
one of them like
I am
takes off like
like
probably like a black duffel bag he has and like zips it open and takes out like a white like sterile body bag thing and they're like, okay, get a hold of that weapon. They come in and they're like carefully like putting it into the bag and like zipping it up and like this is the big gun, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so they're totally distracted by that, right?
Yeah. Okay.
You found the weapon. You said you got it. Yes, sir. I think we have a.
Oh no, they seem to be confused by this.
And they're alive in there.
You just hear this confusing chatter.
Yeah. I'm going to put my heavy jacket and my helmet on the girl, and say, "All right, let's get our wounded comrade out of here."
Okay.
And then you just go ahead.
Yeah.
Okay,
so
so
long as
Are
we're
you
not
standing?
fighting
Are you
them.
standing for this?
We have to report this.
we're gonna do it, but we do it on our terms, not theirs.
Swam goes ahead. So I think
do
just
not want to fight with these guys. I do not want to fight with.
This is our backup. You are all acting crazy.
Okay,
this
first
is
of all,
this is the conversation you guys are having as you exit this corridor into the main room. The dead of all these cultists everywhere, all around you, on the ground. You do see there's Jimmy Durante is standing there, like just in the doorway, just looking at everything, shaking his cigar out. The stormtroopers are coming behind you guys, like dragging like the sterile bag. Your cop car is hovering just out at the end of that balcony. There's the other couple cruisers and the injured cops, and there's probably some other flashing lights. Everything's getting flashed in like reds and blues. You guys enter this room. That's still the conversation you're having. Jimmy Durante immediately turns his attention to the bag they're dragging out.
All right, let me see it. Let me see it, you monks.
And as he's got his back turned, I'm just gonna be quickly stomping out, dum 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 dum, because the body I'm carrying, there's blood splatters, there's holes in it. I mean, obviously it got shot up.
The chief of police, right? Or
No,
who
this
this
is
person?
somebody
Yeah,
else.
he outranks the chief of police. He's like the federal FBI director. Who's
Sir, we did find the bioweapon. They had taken their own life in a closet, just down the corridor there.
happening.
They'd rather not be. They'd killed themselves rather than be taken alive.
No, this is not accurate. This is not accurate.
You know what? I think it's time for deception on her.
No, not on players in the group. I don't think that's a good way to roleplay story moments.
No.
You're pushing your way towards out through the door. So I think
Carrying our wounded buddy.
you just get out to the balcony and you're like almost ready to get into the car. Jimmy Durante looks very confused at what you said and your guys' arguments. And reaches
Just
down and
muttering,
quickly
"Oh,
unzips the
poop."
thing that he's dragged out. That's not the go.
I told you she was the weapon.
What do you know about the bioweapon?
He says.
Well,
And
sir.
all the stormtroopers come on guard.
I know, sir, that this one wanted to take her out of the facility that she was in.
So
This person is a traitor to the Imperial cause.
Oh boy!
excellent. So we've reached that point in the evening, everyone. We've reached that point in the evening where
She's in the flak jacket and the helmet.
She is. It's true.
interesting. So we've reached the point.
Oh boy!
Are you calling him a rebel sympathizer?
Yes.
Are you the Imperial snitch?
Yes.
Fascinating. I'm
I'm
very
trying to figure out how to get you guys to
to
yeah.
do something.
Yeah, exactly.
That's very curious.
Who are you?
And you probably have a badge or something like that you can flip out.
I'm Agent Mitchittles.
Oh my gosh.
I use my secret code name, Milt Chittles.
Milt. Chittles.
I always
He's a
thought,
dirty
I
rat.
knew this. What a ball of
Grab
poop.
the gun.
I never wanted him.
I always thought
Boy,
that
you're
name.
I never wanted him in
You're
our
using this man
squad.
of being
Yes.
a rebel. Pull it
J'accuse.
back.
Boy.
and
Oh
fire.
boy.
Is this gonna hurt?
Yeah.
Not at all. Tis but a scratch.
The Hook, who's taken so many wounds
Yeah.
and so many critical hits, is blasted from behind by a stun bolt, falls forward onto the ground. The girl's spilling out. Are you the rebel sympathizer?
No, I am not.
Excellent.
No, should I say what I am?
I think this is a good time to reveal.
I have an outstanding debt with the Hutts.
Wait,
So
what?
I was stealing gems to attempt to repay that debt.
I 100% thought you had gotten that secret agenda because you started stealing gems first, completely unmotivated. Like, how did that happen?
And I was trying to make out with the gems.
Yes.
Yeah.
You collapse forward.
The girl.
The
and then
girl
also
rolls out and skids out, and for a moment there's complete stunned silence.
I thought you were gonna say it's just full of gems.
Yeah.
There's
Never.
Not
girl.
even the girl.
It would have been worth quite a bit. That means you decided wrong.
Yes.
The two remaining of you,
Seems in character.
what would you guys be doing? As the girl kind of like slides, you're already almost out onto the balcony, and the girl like slides just to the edge of the car.
Slides just to the edge of the car.
The speeder, yeah.
Well, I'm going to shoot him, grab her, and drive away. Because I'm the rebel sympathizer.
I didn't want to use.
No, but
There's one
dude,
to
as soon
use.
as you started acting like the rebel sympathizer, I knew you were the Imperial agent.
Interesting. Very interesting.
That was my game.
Yeah.
Very clever. So you dart forward in the chaos, grab the girl, pull her into the car, peel out. And you, what was your secret agenda?
I follow the law.
You were
By golly.
you were uncorruptible essentially. You were the Boy Scout of the
Yeah.
group. You're
The
gonna
law of the land as hard as I can.
Murder children that are just. It's just the law of the land.
I'm just following the rules, man. Just following the rules. I'm gonna cuff your unconscious body, for sure.
Okay, yeah. I should.
Because you just shot.
A criminal who is stealing stuff.
I like it. So
And then I'll follow the law to the T and write in my report that it perhaps was a force-sensitive person, but I'm pretty sure that's as far as I'm required to go, is
Nice.
just reporting it.
yeah.
Letter of the law.
Uma jumps in the
Because,
cruiser
to protect and serve
pulls
is,
out into the night.
still my job.
As and we that's the sound that vehicles make.
Yep.
With this girl, not sure where you're going, not sure where you could go on this
boy.
planet,
Must
giving
have
up,
And I'm just like 47 days away from retirement.
realizing your
Oh,
pension,
those bottles of poop!
My pension.
your pension is
My-
forfeit.
God, my
There will
dream
be-
of spending the rest of my life drinking on an island ruined.
Do you
Nothing,
still
none
have
of
those
that.
gems?
You're gonna spend the rest of your days on the run from the Empire.
Oh.
Yeah.
If you can get off this planet. And we pull out from that, and we see that balcony. We see all the dead bodies and the injured cops. We see the unconscious. You got shot, or who did that?
I would imagine you just like
You shot him.
knocked
I
me
shot
out
him.
or
Yeah.
something. Oh yeah, that's right. You shot me.
This guy face down, wham blam. The big man finally succumbing, unconscious.
Big man wham lamb. Yeah. Bleeding out.
Yeah. You getting the ISB guy going in and picking up your body and be like, you got a lot to answer for.
Ah!
You screwed this one up,
Or
boy.
do I?
Don't have powers, Milt.
And we pull up into the darkness, the red and blue lights flashing on this balcony of this dark black tower with its few lights, little fires burning
You
inside.
balls of poop!
And we pull out, and then our credits roll, and that is where we wrap up for the evening.
Yay! Kind of happy ending.
You got away with the girl.
Darkly happy.
I like that. Yeah, darkly happy
Yeah.
for Noir. That's about as happy as it gets. You're,
Yeah.
you're,
No,
you're doomed
that's-
yourself
Yeah,
to
get
a
to live another day, kid.
Z Umba is not happy about this outcome.
Yeah.
Forget it, Milt.
We got
It's
the-
Coruscant.
We got the Casablanca ending where they get away at the very end. And it's a little bit cheese, but all right.
Yeah.
Guys, interesting. I did not plan on spending the entire time in that one location. But
Whoa, okay. I was like,
No.
oh, this is a cool little one shot.
it worked. It totally worked. I thought that was really good. I do wish I could have gotten you guys to the girl a little sooner, because it would have been interesting to see your various roles play out. But I thought you guys all did an awesome job, especially at the end there, hinting at what was going on. So awesome job, guys. Thanks so much. Well played, everybody.
Yeah.
Thank you for tuning in. That was really fun, guys. That was Star Noir. We'll probably do another one in a year or so, because I find them exhausting.
Oh.
But they're
But
so fun.
They are fun. I love that secret agenda thing. Maybe we'll do an all Imperial campaign coming up where everyone will have like everyone's got some sort of game. Something. I want to do that more of that. But thanks for tuning in, guys. We got I think what's going on tomorrow? What do we got? Deadlands?
Black Bag.
Black
Black
Bag.
Bag.
That's right, Black Bag.
Black Bag.
Black Bag. So it's Cthulhu meets Vikings right now, and they're entering Baghdad, I think, tomorrow.
Really?
Cool.
I think so.
That's exciting.
I'll be
World-spanning.
guesting.
No way.
Come see me again.
You're going to be Jordan?
Yep.
Nice.
Awesome. So tune into that, guys. We've got some other great stuff coming up next week, so make sure to watch all of it. We've got some new shows as well, but you'll find all that information online. Go to savingthrowshow.com. Sure. Follow the
Yeah.
Twitter at Saving Throw Show. That's probably the best way to find it out.
Oh my God, it's Cindy! Okay.
And I will be back again next week, and we'll have a fun new adventure, and we'll see where we go from there. But thanks so much, guys. All right, bye.
Bye.
Forget to do this.
Too late.
We're back.
We're back. All right.
Okay.
Remember, guys, you're watching Saving Throw, the channel where it's
To be a nerd.
No. Thank you. Now,